We're live, like, just so you know, we're not doing a countdown again. I was just being an idiot.
I wouldn't expect us to.
Just making sure you're aware.
Oh, I'm aware.
My idiocy.
I'm aware and I'm prepared.
Oh, well, this is the time for me to upload to social media while I have the stall.
It looks
because
like people are still
everybody has to filter in. Yeah. OC,
give them time.
October 2025.
We're streaming on YouTube too, right?
We should be streaming on both, it looks like. Looks like we are.
Looks like...
No, why... Both say offline?
One of them looks like it's live. One of them is live.
Which
other
one's
one
live?
is
Oh,
not.
okay. They're loading in. They're loading in.
Federico.
They're taking a second. Hello.
Howdy, Bass. Good evening.
I fucked it so bad that
having a time today.
It needed a minute before.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bass.
It's
okay,
that time
Bass.
Of year.
Get some tea, get some soup.
My brain is dead, apparently.
We did a whole introduction and Ori wasn't even streaming yet.
Yeah.
That was rather impressive, I must say.
You know, what's lovely is that, that nobody will ever actually know. Mars could be lying, and we'll never know.
I mean, this is true. Canadian Lucifer, hello.
Hello.
I gotta ask,
OC.
Canadian Lucifer, are the numbers 8446 significant in any way, or did you just pick random numbers?
OC October.
The lost intro, indeed.
OC October.
Do nothing but praise Dylan. I mean, Ori might be able to attest to it.
What are we?
Her word against mine.
Speaking of intros,
Canadian Lucifer,
look out for the intro tomorrow.
Already.
Yeah, the scuff literally happened already. Were you waiting, Canadian Lucifer? Because my god. The scuff happened immediately.
The scuff was instantaneous. We didn't even get a chance to blink before it happened. Ah, I see, Canadian Lucifer. The media wiki. Wait, there's a Folding Planets wiki? What? This is news to me.
Oh, to the lost media wiki is what Mason is saying.
Ah, I see.
The music's too loud in my head.
That's a you problem.
Relief. I'm posting on Tumblr because literally just going up to stream is when I fucking did this OC-tober piece. Because, life is hard. Yeah, no?
Life is hard.
Life is difficult. Today was way too busy. I've been a very bad content creator today. I've been very not doing the things that I should be doing as a content creator. I started doing extra things suddenly. Cold Front debut. Literally began and finished last night.
During business meeting.
Yeah.
How did it even come up? I think, guys, I might be at fault.
The ball
I said
owner?
to Ori, so by the way, do you need me to write any more scripts for debuts? And Ori's like, I don't think so. Although we do have the Cold Front. Do you want me to write a Cold Front one? Yeah, sure, Mars. Do whatever you want. Base, let's go. I wrote it.
And
now
then
Ori has
same
no choice
day,
but to make it exist.
She wrote it, we immediately recorded it, and then I immediately made it happen. And then I scheduled it to post on the wrong day.
Span of 3 hours.
And then I realized 2 hours later than the later one was supposed to happen. And, it's up now, though.
And it
God,
is
I'm out of it today. I need sleep. I'm gonna be honest, I definitely did not get enough sleep. I've been not getting enough sleep. And this wasn't even because of fucking bedtime procrastination shit. It was just I had to get up fucking early to do shit. Now, it did mean I got home early.
2 a.m. playing Silk Song last night.
I did not do
terrible. I am terrible.
I will say, though, now walking into my room, you can immediately tell who my favorite boy is.
Lovely.
Because I did indeed...
We get 2 random facts. Oh, thank you,
goodness.
Federico. I think Ori and I need it today.
I got a walking mushroom pin banner to display all my Dungeon Meshi pins upon.
Dylan got you that for your birthday, right?
No, I got me that. He got me a bunch of pins, and I had no Dungeon Meshi pins until Anime NYC, where I got the frame and the little, like, the 2 framed ones, like the walking mushroom frame and the Laios headshot frame, which are lovely, great, love them, fantastic. But those are the only pins I had. And then Dylan got me 3 more Dungeon Meshi pins for my birthday. And I was like, alright, fucking based. Now I have a pin board, but they're special. They're my boy. And it's a lot of shit.
They gotta be featured.
And, so then I was like, alright, if we're doing this, we have to, like, go all out. Like, I want a Dungeon Meshi specific pin banner. And this was the only one, and it was literally like, it's wrinkled, but it can be steamed, but so I'm only selling it for, like, manufacturing and shipping costs. And it was like, based, alright.
Not bad.
Alright, works for me. And here we are. It came today, and it's great.
Oh, we love that. I got my copy of Cast Off printed in the mail.
Yeah,
so excited.
it's
Volume
gorgeous.
1. I
love it.
Because, okay, I'm so bad when it comes to reading things on my phone. Fanfiction, no problem. Webcomics, unless it's on Webtoon, I really struggle. And even then, Webtoon is like, I get
on
a
Webtoon,
spur
but
of the moment,
yeah, that's like me with anime
to, like,
as well.
okay, we're gonna read Webtoon all night tonight.
Yeah.
And catch up on everything.
I definitely phased in and out of Webtoon.
I'm hoping by having the physical copy, it'll be much easier to read.
You should. You better.
I shall. I will. I now have 2 physical comics to read. I have Cast Off, and I also have To the Stars and Back, which I'm very excited for as well.
I'm gonna assume, Bess, not a lot. I'm gonna assume not a lot.
Let's see. Lang.
He's barely in the games, even though he's on the cover. My boy is shafted. Shafted.
Investigations. Merchandise.
Yeah, we can all dream.
Oh, I found a cute little plushie keychain. That looks like official merchandise, though.
Mid.
We got a sticker. We got a rubber keychain.
Mid.
Which I do have a soft spot for. That's not him. That's not him. That's not him. I typed the Lang.
Well, guess I have a fucking niche to fill.
2.
Guess I have a niche to fill.
Let's see.
Okay.
Lang
Made a post.
Ace,
this.
Attorney.
This.
Oh,
this.
Okay. This one's a bit more promising. This person has all the investigations characters. Very nice. I just found a Christmas sweater. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
Yeah, that's classic.
That's awesome. Love that. Ooh, there's a DS keychain that actually opens and Edgeworth is inside.
Interesting,
that's a little
Federico.
base. Like that. But yeah, not a whole lot of Lang.
No,
The
you
boy.
looked on like
Why
Etsy.
is everyone sleeping on the boy?
She Long Lang. What the fuck? All of this is bad. Like, it's not even a tourney. No. Yeah. No fucking clue. The problem is that, like, I don't understand why he's not more of a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he has
like, I would have expected more
of a classic
fan
Ace Attorney
merch.
character. Like, come on. Why are people sleeping on this man?
I would have expected, there we go. I would have expected a lot more fan merch of Lang and, like, non-existent official merch.
See, that's the thing. Even fan merch, I didn't find.
Yeah, I got, like, nothing.
That's weird.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, well, why are the artists fucking sleeping on it?
Of your country are named specifically to mock authority and power figures. Ooh, that's cool, Federico.
So I guess I have a niche to fill. If I start truly becoming a convention artist, we can get some Lang in there.
You got a niche to fill, Ori.
Well, honestly, at this point, all my shit is gonna be fucking Ace Attorney. I'm a little bit of some other stuff, but not.
Give me Ace Attorney. Maybe some date everything.
I guess so, like. I won't have any date everything. What do I fucking draw date everything for?
I don't know, but we did play it.
Yeah, and that has nothing to do with anything.
You don't like Mateo enough?
Okay, I'm gonna be real right here. And that is, I ain't got no fucking time to make new specific con art right now, okay? It's literally gonna be all the shit I already have made into, like, prints and possibly stickers.
So next year when you do the thumbnail for Date Everything. Okay.
Yeah. When we get Date Everything fucking, like, videos, then we'll start to get shit. But investigation is nicher. Open an online store? Okay. After the con... There's so much
work that goes into that.
After the con...
Maybe
possibly.
There would be a leftovers sale.
Yeah. After the con, possibly. I still have, like, Outcast posters. The thing with the con is that I don't have to fucking ship anything. And I'm gonna be so for real. My shipping experience with the posters was BS.
Yeah, oh god. It was a time.
Was BS. And the other thing is... I did enjoy Federico. Yeah, not that kind of shit. My shipping is free, Vass. My shipping is free. But yeah. It was just a mess. It was a mess overall. I would not print posters that size again. Because they're a bitch to ship as well.
Mm.
It's just, like, it's kind of spenny. It's, like, surprising. That's the size I'm, like, going with. Especially the thumbnails. The thumbnails are gonna be, like, postcard size. Like, without question. That's nice and easy. I honestly want only stuff I can ship in, like, standard envelope size. So we'd be doing, like, stickers and, like, postcard, you know, like, what's it, 8x7 or whatever?
8x7 sounds correct, yeah.
Not 8x7. No, it's 5x7. 5x7 cards.
Oh, 5x7. Duh.
Yeah. So we're talking, like, that's the level we would do. So if y'all are interested in that sort of stuff, I'd be up for, like, getting that going. But I'm gonna be honest, making anything bigger than something that can be shipped in a regular fucking envelope with a stamp is kind of like the biggest pain in the ass, and I just do too much fucking shit. It was an ordeal to ship we had a very limited run of Outcast posters, right? We had a very limited run of Outcast posters, and that was an ordeal. And after my attempt caused 2 to get lost in the mail. Well, we think one might have been Porch Pirates, unclear. One definitely got lost in the mail. Now, I will say it was international, the one that got lost in the mail. So, like, such is life. But, I literally was like, Mom, I need you to send this for me. I do, Mason. Like I said, they're just a pain in the ass to ship. Is really where I'm at right now. They will be at the convention. I will have all of my leftovers at the convention. But yeah, because I have both the Moreau's Turnabout posters and the regular Outcast posters, and I think I still have one big Outcast poster. Very limited run. And I have a bunch of, like, seconds that were, like, fucking a little screwy at the top.
Oh, yeah.
And these are, like, green. Such is life. Oh, that one's sometimes signed. I gotta fix my signature. I made Milano's signature, and it's too cool for mine to be as lame as it is. So I gotta fix that. But
I gotta figure out my
I know,
signature
Mason,
too. Like,
Mason,
it's literally just script.
It's really not a distance thing. It is really the size of the mail. Like I implore any of you to just, like, go check it out. It's really tough.
It is.
So illegible, completely and utterly illegible, Bass. Mine is very legible, but thus very boring.
Secret code that others read, and they're like, I know exactly what that means.
If anybody who's avoiding spoilers is here, don't watch right now.
Yes. This Death of Me Ace Attorney Animatic does contain some light spoilers.
That are only really visible when you're, like, watching the whole thing at once. Now, I will say the second half might have more spoilers. But I need to, like, remind myself here. Okay.
Ooh. I love the chess pawns so much. God, they look awesome.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's true, Federico. Dreaming is free. For now.
Okay. That's the part I have to work on right here. That's the part I'm gonna work on.
Nice. Okay.
Now, the question is, who are all of you? What is the order that you come in?
Who are you people?
I think... No, stop.
Let's see. I am so ready for the weekend, you guys. Mars is tired.
Okay, I know who's who now.
Mostly through her own fault. But I am still very tired.
I've been made aware who's who. And I get to draw people that I never draw.
That's not what I wanted to do. Can you tell we're multitasking tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do forgore.
We forgore. We forgore all the time. If you ever get bored, rotate a cow in your mind.
Yeah, get rotated.
It's free and the cops can't stop you.
Get fucking rotated. That's all I have to say.
That does sound like a way to spend time. Just pause, rotate a cow, and it's like, done.
Okay. I've also started
me back to that movie Barnyard where they go, "That's cow tipping." Oh, why would you bring up those memories?
It
Did you
was
ever
unintentional.
watch that movie, Ori?
Yeah, I've seen and the show.
Okay.
Fuck
I know
yeah.
they showed it like once in school, but it was definitely not.
I did not watch it in school. I watched it on on like, you know, it was like on TV at one point. Long after I had started watching the show. So it was like, oh shit, wait, I was like, oh, a Barnyard movie. And I was like, oh wait, this happens first. I was like, wow.
Oh wait, the chronological order, the lore.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do have memories of the Barnyard show. Very vague, fever-induced memories.
I both like and dislike the art style. Does that make sense?
I mean, it's definitely TV animation.
Yeah, but it's like, it was like fun.
It's somehow,
but also
fluid and choppy, like fluid in some places,
and it's
then
like
choppy
uncanny and interestingly stylized at the same time. Like character to character and moment to moment. It was like, oh god. And then some episodes are like, what the fuck am I watching? And then other episodes are like, oh, this was actually like a good time and I enjoyed this. And then I will say, I love all the Otis is trans, you know, basically theories.
It is hilarious. My dad hates that movie. And
why?
The reason for it,
because Otis has udders?
Yeah, Otis has udders.
Yeah, that's like, why he's trans.
Do the male cows have udders?
That's why he's trans.
Like, yeah, I know that, and you know that, and the internet knows that. My dad does not.
A connection between the movie and your dad too, Federico? My goodness.
I think Ben
it's canon.
Also
I mean,
udders.
based. The dad did, I believe, yeah.
I think I remember reading somewhere that the whole
Beth.
in-house reason was because they were
terrible.
like, well, kids know that cows have udders. They'll be confused if we don't put something there.
Well, Mason's saying it ended up being canon.
That's awesome.
Uh-oh. I'm so nervous,
No,
Bess.
I have not seen that, Bess. They made a video game? Also, Federico, what is this connection? That movie's definitely a guilty pleasure for me.
I would not say it is for me. I would never, like, make a physical decision to watch it, you know?
I think I would seek it out if I was like, I need a brainless movie. I need something I could just turn my brain off and
see, what I
enjoy.
go to is Strange Magic. Strange Magic is my guilty pleasure movie. I know, like, nobody likes it. You know, everybody hates...
hate the covers. The music is fine. I think they got good singers.
I don't think it's as uncanny valley as people, like, as other people think it is. I don't find it, like, that bad. It's certainly stylized.
Just more
but if I'm being honest, I ain't watching it for the story. I will admit, I do enjoy the romance between the main character and Bog. I like that idea. I thought that was cute. I enjoyed that.
And they actually gave the characters chemistry.
Yeah,
crazy concept,
that one is good.
I know.
Like it's like I enjoy 50% of the movie. And when I do watch that movie, I only watch 50% of the movie. If that makes any sense. I have seen it all the way through, but I definitely, like, watching that movie is me skipping around. I don't watch.
It's literally just watching a compilation clip.
It's literally me skipping to the song parts, because honestly, that's all you need to be able to tell that story in a good way. Like, I like that, you know? I don't know. I see, Federico. That was apparently every dad's reaction, because I'm very certain my father also had the same reaction. He never didn't like the movie because of it, but I'm very certain I remember my father, you know, making a comment on it.
That was my dad too. Why does everyone dads get hung up on the fact that the bulls have udders here?
Because being a bull is like a manly thing, I guess. You know, like when you think about it, like, it's like, oh, that's like very masculine. You know, like a wolf is very so it's like, oh shit, they feminized the bull. Maybe, you know, it just stands out to them. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here.
I'll never understand it.
Okay. This is wrong. I'm just hoping I can manage to do my Ace October after stream today. I don't even know what the prompt is. Somebody tell me what the Ace October prompt is today.
Here, I'll check it out for you. The Ace Tober prompt is roll swap. Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's what I really had a fun idea for. Okay, guys, do I do the serious idea? So it's the same character swapping into the same role. I will not explain any further. Do I do the meme idea where it's... meme is not the best term. Like, do I do it where it's a little more goofy? Or I do, like, the serious? Like... Like this, like if this character was actually in this role, they would actually look like this? Or am I just putting them in that character's outfit kind of vibes? You know what I'm saying? Those are the two vibes.
Definitely more effort than the other.
No, because the design already exists.
Oh, perfect.
I already know the design that I would do.
My heart wants both, though.
You gotta pick one. There's fucking no way.
And the funny. All right, go funny.
Yeah, the last was serious, but it's not. Neither of them would be angst. They're both like goofus. You know, they're both goofed.
Yeah, but you've been struggling so much this week, and everyone in chat is sick. I think we could all use some fun.
Okay, sounds good to me. That'll be a fun one.
I think we could all use some funny to cheer us up. Right before Friday, as a treat.
As a treat.
As a treat.
Oh,
just a
see,
treat.
Vass is saying continue with the serious. I think, okay, like it's very... What I mean by the differences is, and I'm going to try and make like a very specific example. So it would be like if I'm role swapping, I'm trying to think of two characters that I would never role swap, just with like the idea. If I'm role swapping Kay and Lotta, okay, just again, big hypothetical. One option is I literally put Lotta in like Kay's outfit and be like, haha, I'm the great thief. The other option is I make Lotta a weird girl. Right?
Ooh.
So while it's equal goofy because, you know, it's Lotta, right, as a weird girl.
But you change
one
the
is like one is like an actual, like, this is Lotta if she was a weird girl, and one is like this is Lotta but she's Kay. You know, I think,
Lotta
and
that's
the example.
I don't think would be
that is not
still taking shit from you.
That is not what I am doing. This is an example of two characters I would never switch to try and get you to understand the quote-unquote serious versus joke one, right? Mm-hmm. Both are a goofy, fun, upbeat time. But one is like, I seriously considered the role swap, and the other is like... I guess it's like different amounts of role swap, right? It would be like, am I making Lotta... the Yatagarasu great thief, you know, girl, or am I making Lotta a weird girl? Right? Those are the differences. That's the level.
Could be pretty fun.
That's the level, right? Am I putting the character into a generalized position or a specific position? It would be the difference between this is Phoenix if he became a prosecutor and this is Phoenix if he became Edgeworth's position as a prosecutor, like under Von Karma and like, you know, under like that sort of thing.
That's a broken
That's
Phoenix.
the difference. That's the difference. There's actually there's a roll slap AU I follow on Tumblr.
Uh-huh.
And defense attorney Edgeworth is such a fucking nerd. Yeah, it's literally like Phoenix studies under Von Karma, you know, under Von Karma, but Edgeworth is a thing. Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check which account you messaged it from.
It's on Tumblr.
Okay. Well, I have 3 different messages on there.
Okay, I try to send them from something. So we're leaning towards serious. We're leaning towards serious.
I guess we're leaning serious.
That's too serious.
Is what the people want.
That's too serious. It's so funny. The serious I have drawn before, and the goofy I have not. So it'll be interesting on what I want to do. because I've already done some of the ideas for this quote-unquote serious one.
This is going to be fascinating.
Okay, well, this is as Terry Falls as I'm able to get, I think. It doesn't look exactly like him.
It's still enough that you could tell who it is. I wouldn't forget that face.
Lovely.
I mean, if you want to make it more obvious, he could be chewing on the chain ball.
No, it needs a vibe. It's the animatic. Animatic is for vibe.
Ciao,
okay,
Federico.
Ciao for real.
Get something good. Get some chow. Chow
yes,
and chow.
Mason. Yes, they do. And it's definitely Ferrix.
Oh, Ferrix,
but I would have to say that, like, Sinan and Aster are also, like, aware. So is Hotsu. It's only Milano that's kind of like...
It's a doctor.
It's only Milano.
It's practically a doctor. He has to know.
Only Milano that's a doofus about it. About the whole deal. Because he's, like, ace, but, like, there's no need for a word for it vibes. You know what I'm saying? Where he just kind of, like, is. So he just kind of vibes, you know? Because I feel like that's, like... a classic ace experience where it's like, I'm just living my life and I just kind of assume that everybody's like this, and it's just like
ace vibes.
There's no
like the
need
ace you think of when you think of ace,
and it's like there's no need to like have a label because like it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't affect me, right? You know, especially because he's been living on his own, it didn't really matter. And
Milano
so
is
it's just
very
like
much someone who just wants to exist.
Oh yeah, no, totally, definitely people fall for him. That's the ace experience, is just being a fun, genuine, nice person and have people fucking like ask you out. You know, like I think what happens with like the reason that ace vibes like pull so hard is the fact that you're not like anxious about it now, right? Because you're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about trying to date somebody. You're not thinking about trying to do it. Like you're just being
existing.
you and just
you're
authentically
just
existing.
you.
So there's no anxiety.
You want to be a person, you want to hang out with people.
Yeah, there's no anxiety. There's no like, you know, pressure to like, oh, you know, and obviously there's no like, oh shit, that person is like, you know, hot. Now I'm nervous. Right. You don't like have that.
Now I would say Milano wants people to think he's cool. Like in a, ooh, admire me kind of way. But I don't think it's in a, admire me because I want you to...
No.
Like,
Milano is sexy on accident. That is like a main tenet of his
sexy.
character design and anything. I would say probably, Mason. I would say like that happens with every group to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, that is a kind of goes hand in hand with being a marginalized group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I literally can't sit here and think of a marginalized group that doesn't have that. So, like,
yeah,
almost definitely.
Kind of par for the course, unfortunately.
It's okay, Mason. I mean, like, it's not gonna come up, but, like, I feel like that one's pretty, like, you know, we're talking about, like, real-world stuff, and it's analogous, you know? So, makes sense. I just don't think we can say the word on the video. That's the only reason I'm not.
Yeah. Gotta love the internet sometimes.
Okay, I think you need to be smaller.
Nah, we're happy to answer questions about the comic. And
if we don't want to answer a question about a comic, we won't, is basically my thoughts about the whole deal. Okay, can I add this? Yes.
Do that.
Okay, so you must be... Because you're that guy, and you're her. So you must be her.
Didn't you color code the sketches?
Yeah, Mars, but when I don't fucking draw the characters very often, they're kind of just like, there's only so many fucking colors. Is it helping? Sure. But
maybe a little.
It's only foolproof when I'm drawing like Phoenix, Edgeworth, Maya. Like there ends up being like whose purple is this? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus.
If we think of any questions, we'll let you know, Mason. I am just not freaking out, per se. Maybe a little freaking out. Because we have till November.
Oh,
and I need to get this entry
don't start
done.
with...
I'm trying. I'm trying to get stuff done.
Don't do this to me. Don't talk about it. I'm doing other shit.
We did it to ourselves last night during business meetings, so it was inevitable.
Let me be. Let me be.
Let me be. Never when you're a content creator.
Not me debating whether or not to make fucking making time, comic time 2.0.
Oh, jeez.
So don't speak.
To be fair, I made my making time comic time, so
I'm confident.
Join us, sorry. Join
I'm confident that I can buckle down and finish pretty quick. It's really the rest of it that's the problem.
We both gotta lock in. That's the key.
It's really, we were stupid about timing, if I'm being honest.
How is our relation with deadlines duo? Like, how do we do with deadlines?
My relationship is with deadlines. I need them. I can't, it won't get done.
Help.
If there's not a deadline, it won't get done.
Now there's pressure.
Yeah, if there's not a deadline, it won't get done.
And, okay, guys, I will say this. This is the great thing about being a duo. Not only do I have someone to bounce ideas off of, not only do I get a free editor in Ori, because, I gotta learn to kill my darlings. Ori does it for me, and it's very helpful.
What's beautiful about it is we can kill each other's darlings, and it makes it easier.
It goes two ways, which is very nice.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
But the other great thing about having a partner is someone else is counting on you to get it done. Ori cannot draw lines if I don't have a script for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot do flats if I do not have lines.
Mm-hmm.
And Ori cannot do backgrounds if she does not have flats.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, it really works that you gave me like a middle task, like a middle of the process task to do, because I pass it to you, you pass it to me, I pass it to you, you pass it to me.
Well, she used to not have anything. She used to only have the script.
Literally just the lines, and I was like, Ori, do you want me to do anything?
Well, the problem is it was very much what can you do sort of thing, right? It was like how do we add you to this art process when you don't art? It was like
Is the graveyard full, Federico? I don't know. Have we had too many deadlines?
I don't think so. Oh, no. I think that's killing our darlings.
Deadlines we set for ourselves.
I think that's with killing our darlings.
There's a full graveyard.
I don't think it's technically that many, though.
Well, there's at least a big...
There's two big ones
for that one particular darling.
Yeah, but then
so there's a mausoleum,
I don't know,
for sure.
To me, killing your darlings, I guess, to me they have to be kind of, I'm trying to think.
Keep us in the loop, Mason. I look forward to it.
I'm trying to think of exactly the word that I want. It has to be significant to us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if it's we're just having an idea and we're just nah, not gonna work. I don't feel like that's really a kill your darlings kind of moment.
No, that doesn't feel like a kill your darlings. That's just spitballing ideas. Whereas, kill your darling is more like, I've had this idea. It's existed for a long time, and now it needs to die.
Yeah, which is basically the big one is basically like, wow, we were actually still operating under this being a thing still, technically. And now we don't.
It's funny, because the particular killing of that darling, I feel like as soon as we changed
it had a slow death
of Outcast.
Yeah. We just never addressed it.
Oh, I thought you were referring to your comic, Mason.
Oh.
Your website.
Bass isn't here. Bass isn't
Not
here.
Not that one. Oops. Have I mentioned I'm tired?
Bass made a comment during Kim Possible night when we brought up how she had Draken fucking wear like an obedience collar in the future where she ruled, and Bass said something like, "Oh, that aged poorly, streamer and his dog. If you know, you know." At the time, I didn't know. Today, thank you, Muujin, I am in the know.
I apparently now need to watch a new Muujin video.
Yeah, it's that. It's that.
I saw it right before stream, and I was like,
yeah, it's
shit.
that. It's that.
Okay,
I was like, oh wow.
I'm completely out of the know. I gotta be honest. When I saw something about a dog, I was like, "Oh, do I want to watch this?"
It's certainly not. It's certainly not horrific. Okay, like it's certainly not horrific. Like there has been.
I'm not going to want to throw up.
No. Again, it's more like a. Is it good? No, but it's certainly not horrific, and it honestly just builds with how he handled it as well. Like, it's certainly you did not treat your dog right, but it's you didn't treat your dog right in the way of where it's you didn't let it out this is not what happened, but you didn't let it out often enough so it kept peeing in the house, right? That's not a way to treat the dog, but that's not physically beating it. We're not at
Okay, so we're talking more about levels of neglect than we are
yeah, levels of neglect, objectification, those sort of things. Awful. Yeah, no. It is still definitely he did not treat his dog well. Very, very explicitly, but it's certainly not a level of horror. And I'm sick. It's not that bad. It's mostly
the internet's a fucked up place, man. I did not know
what I would be getting
into
unless
if I started watching that.
You now know and you hate it. Yes, we moved from steam to electricity. It's very simple. I'll explain it. I'll force you all to be in the know so you don't have to watch the 40-minute Muujin video. Obviously Mars still do it, but basically super big streamer, political streamer, the biggest political streamer, especially left, that's a whole other thing. But Hassan, he basically did a thing, and it looked to everybody that he pushed a shock collar button on his dog's shock collar and shocked her when she stepped off her bed, on stream. She's sitting in the bed in stream, and she stepped a foot out, and he shocked her, and it was what the fuck, why are you doing this? And it was just a lot of people they're looking at the dog, and they see for the full 4-hour stream the dog is forced to just lie on the bed the whole 4-hour stream, right? She doesn't move, and so it was the dog should be allowed to walk around and whatever. And it just blew up. There's a ton of memes and stuff about it. And then he came out and he's it's not a shock collar, guys. And he showed the collar, but he was kind of being it felt a little weird. He was kind of hiding something with the collar to be it's not a shock collar. And it basically just the narrative kept changing. The internet sleuths came out. I was no, bitch, it is a shock collar. You did shock her. It is objectively this is what happened. But he lied to. And then it was other people that are content creators that he's supposedly friends with were also lying about it, and it's just a whole web of lies sort of thing. When it's dude. This really didn't have to be as crazy.
Wow.
So
Man,
it is
between that and what Federico's saying. I'm sorry. Some people just should not have animals.
What is Federico saying? Yeah, it's like I said, it's definitely not like egregious animal abuse that he did, but it is certainly like not well treatment of a dog. Ha ha.
Okay.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
Yes, Dylan would say
Well,
that.
I came home and I literally like told Dylan what I just told you, and how there's a ton of fucking memes on it and all this sort of stuff, and he's like, oh, I haven't seen anything about it at all, and he literally like, I like walk away to make tea and he literally scrolls down on a Reddit, he's like, oh my god, it's the meme.
Wow, that timing.
Immediate.
That's crazy.
Would you enthuse? I don't know. He's like, how would you explain Hassan's political views?
He is the largest left-leaning streamer.
Yeah.
He's a leftist.
But he's a leftist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the leftist politics streamer.
Yeah. He's massive. Massive. Especially for politics. Crazy.
Damn.
But he's definitely a little wonky on some things.
He's also the nephew of Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks.
That is no.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't know they were related.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't know that at all.
That's crazy.
Wow. Damn.
The more you know, I
that
guess.
is a new development for me. I do not watch him. I honestly don't like how he talks.
Me too.
Like just
Maybe.
the like, you know, just the vibe is not for me.
Yeah. He's got like a always kind of bitching vibe.
Yeah. It feels facetious.
I don't know if I'd say that.
I don't know. Whiny, bitchy, not very
Always,
funny.
Always.
Not funny.
Yeah, I've never laughed.
And
Pretentious?
Oh yeah,
Is
that
the
guy.
word you're looking for?
Yeah, maybe pretentious. It definitely just like,
I'm learning so much tonight.
There you go.
I'm the new hire. I write the abridged that Ori refuses to release.
Oh my god, it's happening.
It's coming.
Chillax.
2 months, dude. 2 months. Or if you want to be a member,
Less
get
than
it
2 months.
now.
Less than 2 months because I just fucking looked and it looks like probably it'll come out the beginning of December.
Oh,
There you go.
that's
Bitch.
what I already thought. Hey, Federico.
Dylan usually forgets about stuff, guys. He is whining to me about the fucking abridge weekly. Thankfully not daily, but weekly. And I ain't gonna
you
budge.
Need your weekly reminder.
I don't need a reminder. I'm not gonna forget. I want people to see it too. But I've done too much not the Let's Play stuff. I feel like the channel...
Oh, no, I get it. And it just, you know, if it so happens that I subjectively analyze the situation, I feel like maybe it needs just a couple more comments. I mean, that's just what happens.
You can't. The contract
Well,
has
see,
been made.
There was no
We
contract.
cannot supply
There
you
was
the
a
comments.
verbal
It's up
contract,
to
actually.
Oh, really? What were the
others
terms?
watching
His terms were
to
12
supply
comments
the
that weren't me,
comments.
weren't Mars. You would apply, but you will not.
And here's the problem. For a contract to be legally binding,
Oh,
it
jeez.
has to have bargained for exchange.
Yeah, and the exchange.
As well as consideration.
The exchange
An
is you make
exchange
another
of
one.
Some value between
Yeah.
the parties.
You make another one.
This contract
is my value.
certainly
That's
a
sounds
very
like I didn't
easy
have any
exchange,
And your
Dylan.
value,
consideration
your value is
with
getting the
you.
praise.
You gave me no binding consideration.
The
The
praise.
community.
Yeah, so
So are you trying to pretend like they're
you have a contract with them then, if I'm saying.
But they weren't
I-
a party to it. It wasn't communicated to them directly. And
It was
therefore-
actually
Yes, it was.
in the video.
Which hasn't been released.
It has been released. Multiple people
think-
have already seen and completed their end
You
of the
ain't
contract.
winning this
I think
one,
your best
Dylan.
bet is to pray, Astrock, or
No, I think
Lucy.
my best bet is... I don't know if that came across or not, but he heard
That
them.
did come through. That
There
was
you
very
go.
loud.
Lori's best bet is menacing in the third degree.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Scrangling always wins.
It does. You can't beat a good scrangling. Some would
It's
say
a
even
social
more powerful
contract,
than a
see?
contract.
I sure sound like Dylan. I know I do a very good Dylan impression sometimes.
Not bass enough.
I'm based Dylan.
Oh, Jesus.
Me.
That's way too deep.
That's one of my favorite fucking shorts. Hi, Romeo.
Guys, I'm literally Hassan's dog, and Ori is literally Hassan.
We have not gotten one of those. We do it analog. Fuck digital.
I don't even know what to comment to that.
I'm saying I physically lay hands on him for the scrangling. It's important.
Damn.
No remote controls. Doug Swallow, I hate your hair.
Does it?
Doug Swallow? I don't know.
I love Slinky Little Milano in the water as the mermaid.
I'm glad.
It's so good.
I obviously would have
above the water.
I mean, you know, gator vibes. So.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have loved.
No, it works.
To do something more, but I was just like, I am so pressed today.
We all were pressed today.
You forgot he's relevant. He's in the fucking case that's coming out. Guys, video tomorrow starts a new precedent for the videos. So you're gonna want to check it out.
Yep. Don't miss it.
You have very lame eyebrows, Doug. Okay, so I looked up Doug Swallow, right?
That had me confused for a second.
I looked up Doug Swallow, right, to get reference.
I'm like, why are you drawing Doug?
I am drawing Doug. To get reference.
Yes, but not that
And there's
Doug.
there's a fucking thing here that's literally like, Doug Swallow, my beloved, I love him, this man, he's great. Oh, Doug Swallow, heart, heart. And it's like,
why?
He's like there's so many Doug Swallow, heart, heart shit. It's like, what? He did nothing. There's nobody. They're shipping him with Phoenix? I, don't understand.
Why? No.
He, doesn't exist. Doug Ford swallows bee while speaking. Amazing. Amazing. From this search. Wow. What a sentence. Just because he's fake British, I hope it's not because he's fake British. He's not even that hot. There's so many better simping material within the Ace Attorney games before him. Mad on Guard, by literally the better version. I don't understand it being Lucifer.
They really do. The Blorbo Mindworms just take over.
I'm so main character pilled that...
What is it? Screw Phoenix, who's that guy?
Oh.
Or forget about
it was like no, it's
that guy.
Phoenix is... It's like Phoenix is fine, who's that? Something like that.
Oh, Phoenix is
But who's
fine.
that? Because it's Figwit, right?
Phoenix is
because it's Frodo is
Who
good.
Is that? Well, that would be Piffwit.
Yeah, but it's like Figwit.
Or would it be
Doug Swallow doesn't have a body count? Do we know that?
Okay, what
Which
kind of body
one?
count are we talking about?
And
here?
also, who fucking knows? Okay, they are literally siblings, and Madame Guard is way better looking. I don't know what to tell you. I'll be right back. I need water.
Wow, what a statement to leave on. Okay, I gotta remind myself what Doug Swallow looked like, because we're comparing him to Matt on Guard. Oh yeah, no, God, Matt on Guard is better. Matt on Guard is way better. Doug Swallow is like the previous evolution form of Matt on Guard. Oh my God, he could literally be his little brother. They even both wear red, did they? Okay, now that I'm looking at it side by side, I'm kind of wondering if they just took Matt's design and were like, quick, we need a new character. Shorten the hair, curve the bang, and instead of a popped red collar, we're gonna make a folded red collar. Yeah,
it's so
new
close,
Let's
right?
go.
It's so close.
It's really close. I forgot how close it is. That's kind of crazy.
It is so close.
No, Doug Swallow's design literally suggests that they said,
we
hey,
haven't seen
we need
him
a
in
new
the anime
character,
yet, so.
and his job is just to die. Let's retool an
I don't
old
think
design.
his design is bad. I think his design is
bad.
boring and
It
not
just has
better than a
on-guard
vast
in it.
majority of other options you could be pining over, especially when so many of those other options have fucking, like, personality and story. This man comes on screen, is like,
but
Phoenix,
Ori,
watch
here's
out
the
for that
secret.
bitch, dies. Like,
here's the secret. Okay, Ori, you just unlocked the secret. So, he has no personality.
see, okay,
like you said.
you've said this
Everyone
before.
else has something that's so much more fleshed out.
You've said
that
this
means
before.
Doug Swallow can be a vessel for anything.
I guess I think about
super friendly. He could be the ultimate slut. He could be the meanest bastard on the planet. You could do whatever you want with him. But they go the extra mile by having him warn Phoenix of Dahlia/Iris. Okay, so now the fandom not only has a vessel, they have a vessel that has potential for good. Because why would he go out of his way to do that if he wasn't a good person?
You've said this before. You've said these words before, right? Like the blank slate is the fan fiction writer's dream, and it's like in my head, I personally vehemently disagree. Vehemently disagree, and the reason for that is I need something to go off of, and he's got basically nothing. Okay, like okay, is he literally nothing? Like, say, you know, Robert Hammond, right? Not even Robert Hammond technically is. What's the fucking guy? Kane Bullard, right? Kane Bullard is like a non-existent character. He is solely dead, right? And it's just like Doug has slightly more than that because we see his interaction and intentions with Phoenix, but like he's just so nothing, in my opinion, that there's not even like no. I have no desire to like explore it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
right, like I don't even have like I need something where it's like, oh, now I'm intrigued.
There's potential there.
See, that to me at that point it's like make your own character. You know what I'm saying? Like to me it's like why now shove all of this onto this guy when you could just do it better, you know, yourself.
Because
you can make
more work.
Barely. You're already doing so much work by having to take a blank slate of a character and make him into anything at all. You're literally doing 90% of the work already.
Listen, I can't explain why writers do what they do. They just do, okay?
Have you ever attached to such a nothing character?
That's
like
a
even
really
Figwit?
good question.
Like because
That's a really good question. Have I ever attached
I just can't
to a nothing
relate.
character?
I did not, Mason.
I don't. So I gotta say, for me personally,
it was obviously the Bullard.
I either follow the Ori
right out of the
pattern of the main character is my boy, I love them, they're great, or I like one of the side characters a little bit more. But that's the thing, they're a side character. They're not.
They
a
have to have
character.
something.
Like
they
there has to be something there for me to like them. Like,
what about y'all?
I don't think anything of Doug Swallow. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, like literally when the prompt is like victim, I literally had to like sit there and be like, there's only like so many victims that we actually like get information about, and one of them is a bastard, so we don't count him. And everybody else is dead on arrival, right? Except obviously the few that we talk about. And so that's why I kind of did this like philosophical thing of like the victims are the ones left behind, right? You know, sort of shit. But it's like we just don't get that much. You have what their name escaped you, then I don't know. Can't remember. Because yeah, I definitely don't. What is the Ace-October for today? It's roll swap.
It's roll swap.
And I had asked chat because I have an idea for it, and it's excuses. Are you gonna for excuses? No, I'm joking. But it's roll swap. And I had asked chat earlier, I said I had a specific idea, but it could go kind of like a goofier way or a more serious way. And, well, both are happy and upbeat, no like angst or anything. And chat went, you're trying to imply something with those? You're trying to come for my wig? What are we doing? What
are we
this?
implying here? Come on. What you doing?
Trying to fucking come for my wig? I don't know what we're doing here. What is this?
Don't worry, had a wig.
Well, I mean, cosplay.
Yes, but as far as I know, you don't wear one on stream.
No, I don't. What are we implying here?
You underestimate the training Ori received from Soup.
Bro, okay. I only give myself a fucking half hour to do that shit. I only allow myself a half hour.
And watch.
Sadly, my hair is not yet. I do plan to dye it after my wedding. I do plan to dye it after my wedding. Not fully. It won't be fully. It'll be like balayage, but that I do plan, because it's less maintenance, you know, because then I don't need to worry about like, oh, it's growing out of the roots and it looks bad
easily too.
It's less that, it's more like the idea of like, because it doesn't go all the way to the roots, there's not like a harsh line when it starts growing out that you have to like maintain.
No, we do not have Voldemort noses IRL.
We also don't have Voldemort noses in the art.
If I had a Voldemort nose, I wouldn't have a stuffed nostril every other morning.
No, I feel like that would be worse, actually.
But if I have no nose to breathe through, then I'll never
he has a nose to breathe through. It's just flat. His nose is existence.
I don't know.
But yeah, I have never had my hair like fully dyed before. I've had like a small piece done. Basically, does anybody remember the trend of you would get like that colorful piece of hair and it was like melted waxed onto a piece of your hair and then you had like the colorful like one little strip in your hair?
I don't think I've seen that.
Because they did that for like the different cancer awareness months. You could get like a pink one and then the other thing, and I kept having one and I loved it. I loved having
Describe it again, because you said wax?
Yes, it's a fake thing of hair, and it's small. Okay. It's not a lot, and the tip of it is like a wax, and you take a piece of your hair, and you melt the wax at the base of your head onto that piece of hair, so now it's like attached to your hair.
Oh, okay. Yes, I've had that done before, actually.
Oh my god. I'm like, there's no fucking way you don't know what I'm talking about.
I heard the word wax, and for some reason it didn't compute in my brain as, this is a hair thing.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm multitasking.
God.
And I'm braining.
You've never heard of that Canadian Fair? Well, it was a big thing, and it started because of, like, it was like, get a pink one for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, get an orange one for, like, leukemia, you know, like, whatever, and you would get, like, a green one for St. Baldrick's, you know, instead of shaving your head, right? Like, these sort of things. It was like you would pay money, and that would, like, be donated. And I loved them. I loved having one. I had, like, a few. I, like, always had one. And then we had, like, a lice outbreak, and, the lice was all in the hair.
Times.
That was where the wax was, right? Because you like couldn't comb that part of it, so it was like really infested. So my mother had cut it out, and I was so sad because she's like, you can never get these again because, like, you know, terrible lice stuff. And but I really wanted one.
It really was like playing with fire.
And so she, my aunt was a hairdresser, and so she taught my mom how to bleach one strip of my hair and dye it pink over and over again. So I still had real, but that's the only time I've ever had my hair dyed. That's it. And then I've definitely, like, I've thought about it multiple times. I've definitely been like, oh, I would do it. You know, I want to do it. But it's always like, it's a commitment to fucking having to maintain it. And it's like, I don't want to have to maintain it and do all that shit.
Understandable.
And so But I think I'm gonna go through with this one. We'll see. My hair did not die. It died with a Y.
It died, but it didn't die. You know, do I say this out loud? Do I chance fate? I'm not gonna, actually. Forget it. I'm not saying it out loud.
You gonna message me?
I'm not chancing fate.
Are you gonna message me?
Well, okay. Maybe there's a way I could word it that the universe won't take revenge on me. But up till this point in my current career and through most of my academic life, I have never once gotten lice. Even when there was a little bit of concern last year in my other school, I did dodge it.
Knock on wood.
We did okay. And we did
That's pretty crazy.
in the past, and I will say nothing about the future.
That's pretty crazy. It's tough to do, Mason.
My hair gets long sometimes, but I do like to keep it relatively short, just to like keep it up or like in a bun.
I definitely kept my hair longer.
Much better with small kids.
As a child, I definitely kept my hair much longer. For a good majority of my life, which is the lice times. So, I've had lice multiple times.
Oof. See, my fear with
not
lice is
that
like
bad, if I'm being honest.
But it's like you gotta clean everything afterwards.
No, you don't.
Like, how can I trust where I put my head anymore after
See,
that?
no. See, you're blowing it out of proportion.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
What about people needing to bag their pillows?
You put it through the washing machine. It's really not there. You get the chemical soap shampoo and you wash your shit in the washing machine with the chemical.
Yes, I understand that. It's just the notion of there were bugs in the pillow and bugs in my
bugs
hair.
in your pillow right now. There's bugs on your eyelashes. Don't do this shit.
Those bugs are fine.
Yeah, you get rid of these bugs very easily. I will say the one pain of having lice, besides the fact that, like, it's itchy, is that...
the uncontrollable itchy.
Well, like, it's itchy, obviously. That's why you don't want to have them, right? But, like, in the getting rid of lice section, the only ever, like, terrible time I had was the very first time I had it. I had scratched my head enough where it was definitely, like, sore. And so washing your hair with the shampoo stung. That was the only...
horrible.
That was the only, like, real annoyance of it. Right, like, that was it. And then after like, I can't remember... I think only one time we used the chemical. Because then my mom had learned about you could do it with olive oil. And what
that I didn't know.
Basically do is you pour olive oil all over your scalp, like everywhere, like fully like saturate. And then you wrap your whole hair up and head up, soaked in olive oil in saran wrap. And you have to sit with that on your head for like, I think it's 2 hours. It's like it's a significant amount
I can
of time.
definitely imagine that would kill bugs.
But that kills them, and then you wash your hair out with Dawn dish soap, and then you use the knit comb. You have to use the knit comb either way, so it's not like, it's not like getting... But it's chemical-free, and it won't sting if you've scratched your head, and you only have to do... And you do it a couple times or whatever, but, like...
I still never want
it. Yeah, obviously. Nobody wants it. But, like, don't go all Velveteen Rabbit on me, all right? Jesus.
Nah, it's the infestation. Get it out!
Bed bugs? Yes. Lice? Not so bad. Not so bad. If your house is clean, which it is, it's really not a problem. You can get rid of it fine. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Jim. What a time for you to come in.
I like how I really misplaced where I was going to put these characters' eyes in the original. Lovely. All right. We'll back it up a second.
My goal is to just stay healthy until next week. That's all I want. That's all I want, universe.
You'll be fine. Oh, guys, big announcement on stream tomorrow. You won't want to miss the news.
Don't miss it. I think it's going to be in the beginning of stream.
Yeah, it will be. I'm pretty much going to just blast it.
At 8 p.m. sharp.
I'm just going to blast it. Blast it right away.
All right, Ori, you got your water break. I got to get some water too. My throat be dry.
Split and split and split. Oh, I forgot. What company am I working for tomorrow? Is it the one I like, or is it the one that possibly has the annoying guy? Well, the annoying guy wouldn't be annoying tomorrow, but I think it's the other one. It is the other one. Hopefully they'll be fast about it. That's all I want. Eye emoji? Yeah, emoji. Very emoji. It's lovely, fantastic news. You won't want to miss. It's only good stuff. It's doubly good stuff. Okay, we're gonna do this. Like that. You won't want to miss it. Now, the question is, who is what? Okay. Fuck. I do not know who these are supposed to be. I think it has to be those people. Okay. What order are you in, though? I know what order you're in.
Okay, I got water. Holy crap, I needed that.
I don't think Allie is here. Yes.
See, that's
they are.
Ori
they
doesn't
are.
know who's who.
They are. That is specific. You see them earlier in the thing as well. And then this, I know I had a certain thing, but it technically should be different. Because technically, but I mean, okay, I'm gonna do what I'm thinking it is. Yeah. Yeah, in the back. Valerie, Falls, Swallow. You know that one. She's iconic. Okay. They're all the ones that, like, actually died. Directly via her actions. Okay, we're doing this character now. But yeah, you can see them earlier, actually. Boop-a-doop. Oh, everything's flipped. I'm like, why is this weird? It's flipped.
You flipped it.
Look at my enjoyable background. How nice.
Beautiful.
So we have this.
It's the
And we have this.
family.
Yeah, so you can see these related windows. Ooh, fancy Easter egg. And then you have, oh shit, look at that. Oh shit, look at that. Oops, whoops.
Oh, snap.
Oh shit, look at that.
It's
wow.
That. Wow.
I would actually consider it's her direct actions. Because technically you can argue that the middle guy isn't either. Only 2 of them were by her own hand.
The pop-up windows of doom.
Yeah. Only 2 of them were directly by her own hand. But all 4 of them were her very explicit actions causing their death.
I have to say I agree.
Thank you.
That was sweet. I'll have to send a reply. Sometimes I get emails and messages from past people that I've worked with, and they're like, here's how so-and-so's doing, and I'm just like, aw, I'm kept in the loop.
Probably, like...
I love that.
There's so many fucking layers. There's too many fucking layers. Yeah, I need 80 bajillion fucking animating layers. too many layers. It's so funny. People are like, I hate Clip Studio Paint for, like, animating. And it's like, that's the only thing I like. I love Clip Studio Paint for animating.
Ouch.
I'm like, what? Okay, where is your fucking shit? Why do you have that, bitch? Fuck off. Okay.
Where's your stuff, my guy?
Peeling an onion be like? We cry? I don't know how peeling an onion is involved. I'm blame.
I'm
Okay,
just
your
wondering why
hair.
we're crying.
Your hair comes this way and over like this. I have drawn you a number of times now. Oh, Enthuse, did you ever did the playlist help your needs, or was I too late? Did I take too long? Oh, too many fucking layers. Yeah. It's true.
There's always so many layers. You never escape it.
Okay.
There is no escape from the layers.
Oh, you just wanted to watch them. I'm over here. I'm
That's
like,
a
oh
mood.
shit. I'm like, shit. Enthuse is trying to run some statistics. I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna help.
Enthuse doesn't only do statistics.
Okay,
Sometimes Enthuse
no.
wants to enjoy.
That is true, but it came off like the statistics related conversation.
I can see how you made the connection. I just think it's funny, and I'm going to poke fun.
How dare you? I am not a fun to be poked.
You are. You very much are.
No.
Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Okay. Lovely.
Dylan makes the rules.
Am I dumb? You should have been the other character first, shouldn't you have been? Yeah, you should have been. I am
Perhaps.
dumb.
It's okay. It's Thursday brain. The month is flying by, but the week is dragging.
I don't know. The days have not been the right days for a long time. That's all I can say.
It's because you and I were both sick the Monday before.
Yeah, but that didn't
why.
like give me an extra day, and then I also had off this Monday, and that like didn't give me an extra day. Like it should have made the week shorter, and it's like no, both of these weeks feel
And it
like
didn't.
80 billion years, and it's like why?
We've been duped.
I've been bamboozled.
How dare they?
Your color. Now the question is anybody here, okay, anybody who would be spoiled for Ace Attorney 3-5, close your ears for a second. I must ask a question. It's a very
Okay.
important question. If you
Let's
not,
give them a couple minutes to close their ears.
I have
Or a couple
solved
seconds.
the
I
issue,
don't know why I said
Enthuse.
minutes.
It was just one switch up. But the question is, do we ever see Godot's eyes at the end? I'm trying to recall. I remember him crying blood, but I can't recall if we see his eyes. It is important.
Oh God,
that is my
that's so
question.
cursed.
What is so cursed?
I can't tell if these are edits or legit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't look it up, Mars. No,
We played
okay.
the game. There's no spoilers there.
Okay, and yet I'm told constantly not to look shit up. The answer is no. Yeah, we see. I'm seeing. I wanted to know his present day eyes or not. Okay, I guess we'll have fan in a little bit.
This is a mod somebody made.
Oh shit. I guess we'll have fan in then.
A mask off mod. Interesting.
I love that I get just fucking football players, soccer players. And I type his name in.
That's very useful.
With a slightly pointier chin, my good fellow.
Doesn't he? Pointier than I would have expected.
Yes, the time for ears has returned. Thank you, Enthuse.
Come back.
Thank you, Enthuse, for enlightening the ear peeps.
You are.
Ah, I do get your earring ear, though. How lovely.
Oh.
All right. Fantastic. Look, I'm drawing the not the same pose. Different pose. Look at me. Being all fancy and shit.
Ori's upgraded. Look at that.
Okay, I'm sorry. When a man just has strong, I'm gonna look down my nose at you energy, I draw him looking down his nose at you. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's asking to be.
I hate your hair, but thankfully I really don't have to draw it. Huh. Neat. I love cropped frames in a way that benefits me. Itchy. Why have I done this? Why have I done this? Idiot! Okay.
Saying, just to be safe, if you're trying to do this chronologically, this is not first.
I don't believe you. And the reason for that is that
wow,
this guy gets his yum before she gets hit. Unless that's definitely how it happened. I'm just. Is that not how? Am I missing an attempt on her life before that?
Look what 2 years of Ace Attorney does to her. Suddenly she thinks she's the expert.
This is first. I don't recall a specific attempt on Mia's life. They had it out. What's 3, 4? Yeah, he's not, but that character's not involved. You see, that character's not involved. I don't give a shit about him. He's not here. Fuck him. Fuck him. Actually, don't fuck him. I'm glad they didn't, but fuck off. Them. Him. Terry. No. Bad. He's unrelated. This guy is before this one. That's the part that matters. There's nobody coming before this guy. The next 2 characters are Phoenix and Maya, okay?
Are we absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm very sure the next 2 characters are Phoenix and Maya. They were the most important. It was these 2 characters. It was actually her that I was uncertain if I was having in here or not. But I was like, I don't know who the other one would be. And I was like, Oh, you're locked.
You've been given permission to continue.
Yes, like I needed it. And not precisely men. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry for you, Federico, that it is not raining men. Link 1A.
So sad.
Ah, I see induce.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what happened.
Oh, you know what? I can make it more clear because I was dumb. Now it's more clear.
I mean, I vote chicken udon, Canadian Lucifer, but you're also asking a lactose intolerant person to choose between mac and cheese and udon. So I may be biased. I personally think udon, though.
Have you eaten a lot or not a lot today? Because the mac and cheese will be more filling.
Really? More filling than udon with chicken?
Yeah, cheese is incredibly filling.
I wouldn't know.
Just be more tolerant. I know. Mars is so intolerant. I can't believe her.
I'm more tolerant with my pills. Just shove some pills in me and then I'll be more tolerant.
Any of y'all see the thumbnail for tomorrow's video? It's funny to me.
I did. I love it.
Could you read it?
I think so. I have to find it again. I saw it earlier.
It's not in her thing. I'm sorry. This girl's mole is on the wrong side of her face for this angle.
The struggle is real. Unsee on here.
Yeah.
Unjuice. Buy it now.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I can read it.
Ah! Idiot! Okay. There's too many fucking layers.
Oh, finally, my heater came on. Thank you. Now I'm not freezing.
Oh, I don't know if our heat got fixed or not.
It does give you leftovers. That's true. Okay, I will say, Federico, I had a Belgian chocolate hot chocolate bomb last night, so I already tempted fate. I think the only reason I survived it was because I made it with my lactated milk, and that had lactose in it.
What? I mean, it had lactate in it? Lactase in it? Lactose is the thing you can't have. Lactase is the thing you don't have.
Okay, you know what I meant.
I didn't originally. I really had to think about that one. Yeah, I made it with my lactated milk because that has lactose, and I literally sat there. I was like, what is she trying to say?
You never had. You know what I was trying to say. You got there eventually.
Yeah, eventually. But damn, I'm like trying to. I was like,
that's
was she
all
trying to
that
say the
matters.
chocolate only had a little bit of lactose?
No,
Was she
I'm
trying to
saying
say
that the
like,
milk
yeah,
has the
I got
stuff
there
I
now.
need, and thus helped me with the Belgian chocolate that had shit ton of milk.
I would say that mac and cheese is very good, but like if you've ever had just like
You gotta get a good
noodles,
mac and cheese.
if you've ever had noodles with cheese, like you've had the experience. You know what I'm saying? No. Close, Federico, but not quite. Lactase is an enzyme.
Yeah.
They're special. And lactose is the sugar.
And that's where I get the issue. My body does not produce enough enzyme to digest the lactose.
You have a little lactose as a treat.
I need more lactate.
Hello, penguin.
I don't
Good
have
morning
the enzyme.
to you.
Hello, you penguin. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Oh, what a beautiful
I hope you're more awake than
morning.
us.
Oh, what a beautiful day. I have a beautiful feeling that everything's going my way. Props
And
to
all the
anybody who
fun
knows that
flashbacks
song
come back.
is from. Yes, lactase is the thing that is the enzyme that breaks down the lactose and allows you to digest it.
Blame genetics.
Mars doesn't make... I think you just don't make enough, or not that you don't have any.
I don't make enough. That's the thing.
Mars
I can have a little bit,
doesn't...
I used a really good analogy the last time I explained this. And I don't remember
Mars
if
doesn't
I
make
explained
enough
it on stream or to another friend.
I think it was to somebody else. I don't remember you doing like a
and now
really
I can't
crazy
remember
analogy
the analogy I used. Fuck, it was a really good analogy.
Is your eyebrow?
Let me think. Hang on.
Oh shit, it is.
Okay.
Ah shit.
So there is a jar. There is a line on the jar. The line is my limit for how much lactose I can eat. So let's say we take like maybe a little bit of cheese. That might add a little bit to it, but it won't go up to the line. Now, if I eat 2 scoops of ice cream, that's going to fill it up to the line. And that's where I go above my limit and I start having the problem. I feel like the first time I used this analogy was much better. God, I wish my brain was more awake. But that's basically how it works.
I need one of these, and I need one of these.
My dad definitely has a lower limit than I do. He has like 2 bites of pizza, and he has a problem. I can eat a whole pizza without a pill. It's on my second slice I start to have a problem. He gets it way quicker than I do.
Damn. Poor Papa Mars.
Well,
okay,
you know what's even
Phoenix?
Worse? Okay, so guys, I found out I was lactose intolerant pretty young in life. I was in preschool at the time, and what a fun way to find out. You know, you're getting ready for preschool, you're getting ready to enjoy the day with your friends, maybe play, learn some colors. Next thing you know, you're stuck in the bathroom for 3 hours with your stomach in excruciating pain and no idea what's going on. And I think it took us maybe 2 days to figure out it was the milk, because I did end up going to the doctor and they were like, yeah, sounds like lactose intolerance. Anyone in your family have a history?
And it's like, my father is a terrible intolerant.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. My dad can't even stand to look at milk. Looking at milk makes him physically sick. And the lactose intolerance is part of the reason for that. It's not the reason for that.
He's got mostly trauma.
It's mostly trauma because when he was young, this was like back in the 70s, 60s. So they didn't have an understanding of lactose intolerance back then. And the idea was milk makes strong, healthy bone. Child must drink milk to
big
get
milk,
strong.
Big dairy.
My dad had milk forced upon him, even though it caused him so much stomach pain. He's basically traumatized from milk now.
It's
not
horrible.
Cheese. He will still risk it with ice cream. He'll risk it with pizza. He'll
Just
risk it with slices of cheese. Just milk. He cannot look at me when I'm making a bowl of cereal in the morning.
Wow. I feel so bad for Mars's dad.
Bad. He
doesn't need to eat it, but like, damn.
Could you take that cereal to another room, please?
Allie!
Hi, Allie.
Allie, what are my things? Allie, it's the same thing, where, you know, it's vibes. If you think about it too hard, you might get spoiled, and, you know, you'll see character designs. You have seen, I think. How far are you in case 4? I know you met Bratsworth. Who else did you meet?
Oh my god. That's accurate, Federico. That's accurate.
I know you met Bratsworth. Did you meet anybody else from that case? That's the real question. Phoenix, what is your hair, even?
Ugh.
Oh, Enthuse, you gotta add another Phoenix to your chart, because I drew him again. I realize Phoenix is not only Phoenix gets a lot of art time. I think 90, because I was like kind of thinking about it when I was drawing today. It's mostly because if it's just something we said that is a funny joke to like have, then it's just automatically as Phoenix because he's recognizable, right? Like, because, you know, that's the whole thing about, like, a thumbnail. People have to want to click on it. So it's like Phoenix is a very recognizable Ace Attorney character. And that is why you, like, just started the case. Okay, so you might be spoiled for, like, designs and things from that case. That's your most probably concerning part at this moment. I would basically say, and just
that's
like,
your warning.
Don't stare directly at it and contemplate all of my choices. That would be my advice. But
I don't
if
recommend
you just
this
like
often, but turn your brain off while watching this stream.
For the art, at least.
If you want to keep your brain on for the conversation, be my guest.
You think you remember that?
If he said kitten all the time, Allie, then yes.
Hey, if it gets them to click on our video, then lovely.
I'm all for it. I've heard the hit anime objection is good. We should check that out sometime.
I hate that so much.
SRD, hello.
Hello. How you been?
We're doing good. We're tired today. We're tired.
Loopy, I think, is the more operative term at this point. Jesus.
Yeah, I guess loopy is more accurate. That feels right. I revenge bedded procrastination too hard last night, honestly.
I haven't done that. I just stayed up late to do the cold front thing, and then I had to fucking get up early. It was a bad combination.
Oof, you've been having trouble too? Ouch. We got people sick in chat. We got people having trouble sleeping. Oh my goodness.
I will say, fuck.
'Tis the week.
Let me have shit. No!
Where'd it go?
Okay, that one's fine, but is there gonna be another unlocked one? Yes, there is. Okay. God damn it. I will say, the one thing I dislike about Clip Studio Paint is the way it goes about keyframes.
She wants good shit.
Yeah, I will say I've tried to animate it on other things, and probably partially I'm just I like comfort. I like my Clip Studio Paint. No! Alright.
Ah!
Proportion sizes were bad.
It is the week of sleep deprivation. It truly is. Ooh.
How do I fix you?
You're gonna work on your VTuber lore animatic? Nice, SRD.
Ah!
Welcome back, Bass. What'd you end up getting for chow?
Bass, damn, I think you weren't here.
I'm mad at myself now.
I think you weren't here. God damn it, that's not what I wanted. Why is this so difficult? They need to be smaller. But when you said the, like... When you said the thing...
right, the Pokemon game, Doi.
During Kim Possible, Bass, about the obedience colors not having aged well, I was not in the know. I have gained being in the know today. Today I am in the know.
Ori has included me in the know, and I will be further in the know after stream. Oh, how's Camden going?
Camden is all complete. Again, there are 2 videos that exist. One needs an edit because I made a spelling error. in kind of an important place, so I do need to fix that. But there's 2 videos fully done. There's 3 video scripts fully done, and then a bunch more ideas, so... Yeah, I know, because of Mugen.
I mean,
yeah.
Bass, the knowledge was going to come because we both watched Mugen.
Yeah, we love Mugen. Yeah. Mugen's great. This one and this one? Lovely.
Yeah, that's literally the only... That's the only reason I know any VTuber drama, to be honest.
I really like getting my internet drama from my various, you know, video essayists. That's my favorite methods. Stop!
Same, Penguin, same. Hello, Dr. H. Bungleton.
Hello, Bungleton.
Me too, Allie. They're also good for doing chores too, or just driving on my commute.
I think he's interesting, Mass. I think he definitely, you know, does the research, puts the work in, you know. I think he's knowledgeable. He keeps a pretty...
I did like the one video where he said he waits for both sides of the story to come out so he can fully comment on something. I'm like, that's appreciated. You know, not a whole lot of content creators do that.
I'm struggling.
Here's hoping we never get canceled. Fingers crossed.
It's okay, I'll just ask Mugen.
Yeah.
He literally in a video, he's like, just ask me, guys. I'll help. I don't wish ill upon anybody. I want everybody to deal with it properly. I'm like, neat. Not like I'm a big creator or anything, but you know what? It wouldn't hurt. I don't think it'll happen though.
Nah. Not to be cocky or anything, but
I don't think we'll get canceled because we are based.
We're pretty tame.
We're based. It'll be Dylan's fault.
For making everyone hot.
And if you guys we would all have like the stupid drama, which I honestly couldn't care less about. And you know, like I said, I basically just kind of hope we never super blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are very based in Poggard.
We try. Someone get that Pog paint.
Now the question is, should I make the short character visibly shorter? No, I already answered for myself. I don't like how it will look.
No,
I don't like how it'll look.
It would break up the flow.
Yeah.
It's gotta be even.
Yep. I agree.
That just makes the brain happy.
Scusi. Yeah, no. It was more, like, it definitely is like, okay, like, this isn't, there's definitely way worse, you know? But it was the way it's been handled is just like, man. Jeez.
It's always crazy to me how things just blow up. The situation can spiral out of control so quickly.
But it's also like, if I'm being honest, it's like, you know that was dumb. Right? Like...
Yeah, like, why did you do that?
Like, any normal person is like, yes, I'm not gonna force my fucking pet to sit. I watch another, YouTuber, Vincey. They're Australian. I know that's gonna summon somebody. And, my brain is dying.
I was cutting nails with my ass.
Wait, and his name is Vincey, and he does Reddit readings.
Interesting ones, Federico.
And he has 2 cats, and he has like a little cat bed on his like desk, so you can like see the cat in the videos. And he might like put the cat in the bed to see if the cat will stay, but the cat just jumps out, and then he's like, all right, that's, sad, no cat today. Like he'll just be sad about it.
You cannot force a cat
But the point is
anything.
it's like you're not forcing anything. Same with like Pee. I started watching this streamer shorts. The YouTube is called Pee and Poo, but it's PEA, and because her name is Pea, like the pea flower.
Oh, okay.
And it's this adorable little like miniature long-haired dachshund, and I am dying every time. And it's like it loves her so much, and she's so adorable, and they're so cute together. And it's like I need a dog really bad. I want like a dog like that. Like the small dog sits on my lap all day. Like, oh my god. But like while you're seeing a lot of her like holding the dog and having the dog in like a little side bed for stream and everything, like the dog is also on the floor and also doing whatever, it's like, you can tell the difference.
Aww.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you can try, you can see if the pet desires to chill with you today.
If the pet sticks around.
But like forcing, like training and forcing your dog.
Come upstairs to my room. She
that's
doesn't
too
do
far.
much anymore. She prefers the couch. But like, if she came, I'd be like, "You want to go on my lap and meow into the mic?" No. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, that is the root cause of most
very
Mugen
cute moment
Telecaster
tonight.
drama. It is Penguin. When I do another, well, it won't be OC Best. It's Ace October. That's the Ace Attorney one.
I feel like Basti got that mix of people
Yeah,
who are like very genuine with their pets, and then you got the people
never
who are
watched
like, you're
Hassan
definitely
Alley.
doing
Not
this
for me.
Views and clicks. Like,
yeah,
you can
it's
tell.
SS Sniper Wolf shit too. It's all bad. Pavlov, yeah.
Oh, not Pavlov. Speaking of pets, Misty was just absolutely adorable tonight. I'm chilling on the couch. I got my tea, and she's curled up next to me. She's got her little paw out. It's not really doing anything. She's just kind of sleeping. But I'm just like, I wonder if I try to hold her paw like I'm holding a hand, would she tolerate it? So I just started holding her paw. She looks at me, looks up, and is just like, okay, I accept this.
Oh yeah, it's all everything. I find Hassan to just be like whiny and a pain in the ass, and he's not funny.
I'll be honest, the people I follow on YouTube are either people I followed for a very long time. Like, it's very rare I start following anyone new. I think Mugen is actually the newest one I started following.
Oh shit!
And then if it's over on Instagram,
really not
it's mostly artists over
not
there.
Timsterdamus. You follow Mugen after Timsterdamus?
I follow Mugen after Timsterdamus.
Wild.
Because here's how it happened. Ori, you told me about Cat in Chat. So I started watching her.
And then that was a controversy.
I saw Mugen's video on Cat in Chat, and I switched over to Mugen.
I was like, damn, this is
like, man.
Why did it have to be the one I was watching, huh? I like when the drama's related to people who I'm not listening to.
I know, right? Sayu, please stay pure.
Okay. I feel like there's a point where it's like, because like when you think about it, everything is like a stream thing, right? Like 99% of the time, it like comes out during a stream because that's a live, right? You can't like change your shit, right? Like it happens, and you're like, I think, quote unquote, as authentic as you will be online in a live stream, right? That's like which is a recorded thing, for most things. So it's very much like, yeah, I know, Penguin. Yeah, I know.
That was the irony of it.
I fucking wish.
Because I started following Cat in Chat after you guys were talking about it. And then after that, I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess
that's what happens. You blow up and then you fuck up. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But so my thing is that it's like, it's very rare to have somebody like a Cinder happen, right? Where it's been like a very long time and like a fairly long Con.
Just to clarify, this is not our friend Cinder.
No. Not Cinderblock Sally.
VTuber
This is
Cinder.
Cinder with an S, the VTuber who had the whole shit happen like 6 months ago,
well,
I
we've
think.
talked about Cinder with a C on here
not
before.
Cinderblock Sally. Not Cinderblock Sally.
So I want to clarify.
Cinder with an S. You know, it's very rare that that's the kind of shit that happens. It's mostly like, you know, on stream. Like, everything happens on stream. Yeah, that is a hilarious one, Bess. Which is wild, honestly.
That.
Yeah, it all
That
came out with his
crazy.
thing. That it's like, it's one of those things.
Didn't she release like a 1,000-page paper?
Yeah. I watched the Muujin 4-hour live, and then I didn't watch it live, but I watched the VOD.
I started to, and there was so much dead space in it. I was like, I gotta wait until this is a video.
Thankfully doing it in kind of like batches, and like, you know, obviously I like draw and shit and like drive, so it's like a little easier, but I'm still gonna definitely watch the actual video when it is an actual video. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there's only been like a few controversial things that have happened to like YouTubers that I've actually like watched or anything, and the big ones were I watched Illuminati, I watched Dream, and I watched Cat in chat, obviously. And it's like, god damn it, I had a good run many years. Illuminati was the first, and then like the 3 happened after that, right? But it was just like, well, I guess, did Dream happen first? I don't know, it was a little weird timeline.
I don't know.
All I'm saying, I had a good run. My faves are still out there being strong. Captain Sparkles, Markiplier, let's go. Bring her home. Yeah, I know, Allie. So unfortunate. But now we watch the click. I mean, I was watching the click at that point too. You know, stand the click. But there was a whole thing, and it was like about oh no, the other one was Dan Plan. Anybody watch Dan Plan? God, that
was one I did not watch.
That was a whole thing. But yeah, the click is great. The click is like very like on par with the vibes, you know? Yes, we all have our ticket to hell, indeed. But you don't?
Oh boy.
Allie. We're talking years ago. The shorts you did. The shorts you see today, Allie. The shorts you see today with Steven and I'm blanking on the white-haired dude's name. It starts with an H. Him. The shorts you see with them, those are the same people, but that is existing after the controversy. Back in the day, a while ago, many years ago, when Dan Plan had Dan in it, because now it's called Plan 3, it's a different YouTube channel. It's not. Oh, you never knew why they broke up. Okay. So why they broke up was basically over Dan, the main guy, head of the YouTube and everything, had a falling out with Steven specifically, the purple-haired one, over money. Steven felt like he was bringing a lot more to the table in the matter of getting money from the thing. Dan was like, no, you're not, kind of thing. They kind of, it was like, it was definitely a combination of like, they were friends and now you brought money into it sort of shit. And, my brain is dead. And they just kind of argued about it, and like Steven did his thing, and then Dan's thing was kind of weird, kind of manipulative. His like apology thing was kind of weird, and they just obviously never meant it. And then I cannot remember the white-haired character dude's name. It starts with an H. I'm blanking on it. He had to go off to, he was conscripted because he's Korean, so he has to do, like, 2 years of military service or whatever. So he left for that. And then, looks like eventually he came back, and, and it's him and Steven and that one guest guy with the yellow hoodie. Hosen! Yeah, Hosa. Thank you, Hosa. Bass, you're on fire. Jesus, Hosa, thank you. Yes. And then there's one guy that was a guest a bunch on Damn Plan.
Even with
they created Plan 3. And now I don't watch any of their, like, videos, but they're, like, shorts come up where it's, like, the drawings to, like, other people's, you know, like, shorts and stuff. They, like, with the voiceover, they do, like, the animation to it. And Cinder Block Sally, our friend, actually got one of his shorts animated by them. They, like, chose his thing, and they did it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, Cinder, look! You made it! Yeah, that was cool shit. Yeah. Again, like, very
now you know.
Abridged version, Allie, but that's basically what happened. Yeah. So that's Plan 3, which does not have Dan. I think Dan Plan still exists and they do stuff, but neither of them are exactly like what it was before. And so I'm not interested in the long form, if I'm being honest. Yeah. No, it was Hosa. It was Hosa. You were right, Bass. You got it. Yeah. So the shorts are No More Dan, which was kind of, I will be honest, in my opinion, from all of the facts that was learned, is that Dan was definitely getting a little, like, CEO vibes, you know, for lack of a better term. Letting go to his head, like, you know, didn't want to share around. Sort of a little pompous. Not gonna lie. Literally could have all been solved by just cutting Steven in. I don't know why they didn't, but you sure you were thinking about something else? No, you were right, Baz. You were right. But so I don't know. And that is, honestly, not really a main reason why we don't want to make this our jobby, but it also is easy that literally all the YouTube money goes directly back into paying people to make the YouTube stuff.
Yeah. No,
if there is a point where I am getting paid, you know, actual, like, extra revenue, it will somehow go to Mars and Dylan. But I honestly don't foresee that happening, because I mostly just want to not have to edit so much. Let me have all the edits. It also works out for Dylan because they're going to be married, so he'll be legally. Mars will be the odd one out, but I honestly don't think we're ever going to be making that level of money. And like I said, if we are, it will never be my job, so I don't have.
Tricycle can't work without a third wheel, right?
It is very true. All-terrain vehicle. Ron and Felix are riding it. CEO is a god-tier insult. I'm glad.
It is.
Yes, Odd Ones Out is great.
Odd Ones Out is good.
Also,
Didn't
Jaden Animations
also have a big break. Like, didn't Odd Ones Out do a cartoon? Like,
yeah, he did.
Cartoon?
Yeah, he did. He's got a lot of stuff.
Okay.
He's great. Jaden Animations also love watch her stuff.
Still great.
I
still watch all her Pokemon animated stuff. Like the most.
He had a Netflix show.
He had a Netflix show. Pokemon Too Many Types.
I like her more like, I guess quote unquote like classic story time animations ones where it's like I went to various fortune tellers or like look at me getting my cat, you know, like this sort of stuff.
My birds laid eggs and now I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah. That's the content I'm here for.
The Warrior Cat series enthuse? What's the Warriors series?
Call them assholes. Yeah, I like to educate, but like if it's definitely like out of just malicious ignorance,
sometimes
and
you
it's
can
like
read a comment
whatever.
and tell where they're coming from, and it's like you can pick up when it's a losing battle.
Like I'm very happy to be like you got married. I thought you were ace, and it's like that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Two are unrelated. Just like how the Dan and Phil thing hit me so hard because especially being ace, I was very, very just accepting of like it's just queer platonic and such is life. You know, like I was like, oh, they bought and built a house together. And I'm like, yeah, it's just queer platonic. You know, like
I did not know that enthuse. Oh, I'm gonna have to check those out.
Wait, Odds Went Out is writing Warrior Cat stuff?
Comics with the art style of Garfield. I don't think it's
That's
official
crazy.
Warrior Cat stuff.
No, 4-panel Warrior Cats comics, but with the art style of Garfield. It's about Warrior Cats, is what Enthuse is saying.
Yeah, but it sounds like a side project, not like official.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's official, but still neat. Yeah, Bass, yeah. That's how life
platonic
is.
In the sense, Mason, that like you can cuddle.
No,
you can,
queer platonic is usually
it's not like
a step above.
Likes
it
to
usually ends up
those kinds
being
of things.
Like more domestic, right? Like when you hit queer platonic, it's like you're not in a romantic or sexual relationship with your friend, but you move into a house together and get a dog together. But you like have your separate rooms, but you like cook
domestic
and eat dinner together.
That's the
that's a good word.
That's
a good
domestic
word.
Intimacy.
Domestic intimacy. That is like that level, right? But there's no like romance or. It doesn't, Bass, and that's why queer platonic can have, cuddles on the couch.
It's very prevalent in Western culture, especially in media where it's like, oh, if somebody holds hands, that means they like each other. Oh,
I did not, Mason, but it makes sense.
We gotta ship the two kids who hang out.
If I'm
together.
being honest, Bass, unfortunately for me,
exist.
It was COVID. I hugged people up until COVID. I still hug my family, but like I hugged like everybody up until COVID. And then it was just like, you can't do that. And then it just like, I never got like back into it, I guess, you know? You kind of fall out of it and it's like, oh.
You do. It's sad how that changed, but. Is that trauma? That feels like
there
trauma.
you go. A level maybe? I don't know. The line is blurred. Cause in my opinion it's more like a shared experience. But like I associated it more just like a cultural experience. Like I'm trying to think of a separate example. I don't know. I can't think of another example. I was too young for all of them to really matter. To really be able to like compare.
I guess it depends, Kenny and Luzfar, on how you want to define queer platonic. Because I could see people like who are friends with benefits defining it as queer platonic. I've definitely seen that before.
In my mind, I definitely would not. And all of the times I personally see it in like art media of stuff, I is like specifically like stop shipping them and thus like don't do the sexual stuff. Every time I personally see it come up, it's like,
I feel
but
that
like,
I still wear my mask in enclosed spaces. Mostly because, you realize like, wow, everyone's germs are just floating in this enclosed space. I should really be wearing a mask.
I will say at this point, I don't usually exist in very many enclosed spaces with many people besides places where I'm eating, so you're not really wearing a mask anyway. I will never not wear it on an airplane, and I will never not wear it on, like, a long bus ride. Trains, like, long-distance trains, I find they're empty enough for my, like, personal vibe, right? Like I've been on, like, long train rides, and they're fairly empty compared. But, like, a plane, that I have had COVID exactly once, and it was in 2022, and it was 100% because I was on a plane, and I still wore a mask, but I didn't wear it as religiously as I could have, and I will thus never ever not wear it religiously in airports and planes. Like, that is like I will never not wear a mask in those situations. I'm literally gonna make Dylan do that for our honeymoon, because it is a 6-hour flight over there, so it's like, that's still a while, you know. Still a while.
That's a long time.
And then, yeah, if I'm on, like, a bus for a thing, because those can be pretty good. That is very true, Canadian Lucifer. That is basically all relationships. That's why...
And honestly, that's
I'm not...
Let it be that way, honestly.
This is basically
if that's
exactly...
how people want to define their relationship, let them.
Oh, no. Yeah, SRD, I will never, ever not wear a mask on a plane ever again. Or in an airport. It will always be, you're entering the airport, it's a mask. And you're on a plane, it's a mask.
I got so sick when I came back from a trip to the city, taking the train. I don't never not wear a mask
Public
on the train.
transport is the place.
Any public transport
and having
is
wipes,
the petri
especially
dish.
for public transport, having like hand sanitizer or wipes just after, because like you are touching an insane amount of stuff, like an insane amount of stuff. You know, like, it is really like just a lot of people. But I think if Bass, your thing is also talking about like the labels and stuff, I think it's one of those things where it's like, I think there are reasons to have labels that people understand, and they work within the community of the people that understand them, right? So there's like a point where it's like, oh, there's too many micro genders or microsexualities and whatever, and it's like, if you are a person that wants to use them, then you are using them to relate to the other people who want to use them, right? Like you will find community in doing that, right? So it's like, why care? If that makes any sense, you know, like who cares? I personally use Ace instead of like the various specifics you could get into, because one, I kind of technically don't know. I'm a person, I have my person, and we make it work, you know, like and I know Ace is like I feel Ace inside of me, you know, if that makes sense. And it's just an easy term because it's broad enough where people know what it is, like the people that I care about know what it is, right? People in the Alphabet Mafia community know what it is, and I relate to other people who use the Ace label and all of the ones within that. So it is like, cool, works for me. There are a lot of specifications you can do, and to those people who want to use them specifically, it's like, yeah, go ahead, be my guest. But to me, I just don't need it. Same with like gender identity. It's one of those things where it's like, I would say I'm probably technically like gender apathetic, whatever that one's called, and it's just like I literally give no shits, but I'm very comfortable how I am.
Gender apathetic. Let's keep that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what it is. I thought I had like a separate thing, but like gender where it is like I literally don't fucking care, right? Like I could very
apathetic.
easily.
Yeah, that seems to be the term.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
apagender. You might be thinking of apagender.
That's the word I'm thinking. Yeah. But it's just like, you know, gender apathetic is descriptive in the sense of that it's like, my brain died. I literally do not care. I don't feel any certain special way about it. And I am happy to have my incredibly gender neutral name. I enjoy that. I don't feel any dysmorphia in any scenario. So it's very much like, I give no shits. I am just a person, and it doesn't matter. But I'm not gonna, like, I have no need to go around, like, having that as, like, a flag or something on me. Right?
Wait, was that
like
an actual line in High Guardian Spice?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I heard about the writing for that show, but wow. That's really got
High
the
Guardian
vibe of,
I attempted to watch High Guardian Spice just to experience it, and I could not do it.
Really? Dang.
I had known about it, and I was like, I'm still like, I'm curious. Like, if it's just a fun ride, it's still not a fun ride.
No, Penguin. As much as I wish, sleep is not a food. And
imagine
food
if you could
is
just
not
eat to have sleep. But
Very
yeah, and
sad.
and that's what I think the level of labels is worth it for. But like, in my opinion, the labels are only worth it if you are using them to like help you find community or help you find your partner or your whatever, right? Because like,
that's where it really
broadcasting that you are blank sexuality is with the main objective of finding a partner or finding community, right? Like, in my opinion, you know, like, what else are you using for? Maybe to find a sense of self, but like, so if you don't need those things or you have those things, then it doesn't matter, right? Like, did I in our relationship tell Dylan that I identify as ace? Yeah, but like, what that looks like in our relationship would be different than literally anybody else's relationship, right? And I'm at a point where, because I don't need to find a partner, I have my person. It is very like, I use ace as a community thing because I definitely feel that way, and that's basically the only label I like, really care about. Oh,
hey,
we're still talking High Guardian Space. I'm like, what are we going at? Yeah.
The art design seems to
the
leave
art
a lot
design
to be
was
desired.
cute. I like the style of the show. The style looked like it was going to be fun. Honestly, it gives like Knights of Guinevere, unless I'm blanking.
Really?
Yeah. Generally. I see the through lines. It definitely feels like, you know, Owl House and all this sort of stuff, but like, it needed better writing. Because also, like, people talk about the animation errors, and if I'm being completely honest, who gives a shit if the story and voice acting is good? That's all you need. We're talking about High Guardian Spice, Allie. It was an animated show.
Ori has apparently seen it. I
have
not.
seen some of it. I've not seen all of it. I could not get through all of it. I had learned about it. Everybody talks about how terrible it was, how much of a shit show it was, and it is. They are correct. But, you know, I'm pretty chill when it comes to shows, and I was like, I like the style. Excuse me, I like the style. Like, you know, how bad could it be? I want to watch it as popcorn. I couldn't even do it for popcorn. I couldn't get through it. I could not do it. That's
the last
a
time
problem.
I remember something like that happening was Spaceship Battle Tiramisu.
Thank you, Warm Cheese Macked Hotel Trivago. Nice.
Nice, Canadian Lucifer.
Yeah, exactly. I had seen the reviews, Allie, and I still attempted to watch it again because, like, it was pretty neat. You know, I was trying to think it was gonna be popcorn, but yeah, it really couldn't. And I'm gonna be completely honest. No matter how much I say, like, I won't watch One Piece because of the art style, and I won't, and I don't. That is not the normal person's, like, experience. I will say that is not your average person's experience. And errors, the amount of times you, as just, like, artist or not, whatever, just watching a animated show is going to notice such errors, even ones as egregious as High Guardian Spice. It is like, if the writing and acting is good, you won't care. Like, I mean, if you've ever watched a CinemaSins, you know that basically everything has errors, right? Because we're human, you know. There's only so much you could fucking do. I watch Adventure Time, love Adventure Time. There's a ton of continuity shit that goes on that fucks up. You know, I was watching something else the other day and I was like, ah, yeah, his shirt's blue here and then it's not there, but you know, who the fuck cares? All that sort of stuff. And so it is like, my brain died.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, exactly, SRD. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, big thing. My favorite indie animated series ever is No Evil, Noevil, right? It's fantastic. I love it. It's great.
It's a good fall
It is
watch.
far from perfect. It is far from polished. I would say, like, overall, it is a very loose animation, if that makes any sense, right? Like, it's sketchy. It's definitely for speed. It's definitely all this sort of stuff. You know, there's a lot of, like, weird anatomy stuff that goes on, hands-wise, face-wise, you know, changes, all this sort of shit. You know, there's some points where it's like a little weirdly uncanny, whatever. It's fine because the story and characters are enjoyable. I want to see how the characters interact. I want to know what happens next, right? How they solve the thing. Now, there is a level of... I'm trying to think of exactly the word. There is a level of it can be so bad that you can't watch it, and that's in a sense of where it's like, it is now confusing, right? The visuals are now confusing. I can't understand what's happening. That is obviously a level, like, it gets too far if you literally can't, like, figure out what is going on. Then that is certainly... a problem. Yeah, exactly, SRD. Exactly. And being sketchy and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, and getting this, and I think that's a very important thing that some people miss, because I find a lot of critics who are good critics know this. They still like a thing, even though they're critiquing it, but sometimes the, like, general populace fucks that up, and they're like, oh, I don't like it. Like, I say I'm not a fan of the Homestuck pilot, right? But I can acknowledge that it is beautifully animated. It has a lot of creative ideas and stuff.
Really nicely
and
animated.
it also the acting and voice acting is great, right? I acknowledge those
I
things.
didn't know Toby Fox was returning for the role. That was a shock.
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
yeah. Crazy shit.
I didn't know it was a reprise.
But
that's pretty cool.
But like, if you do like it, then that's also fine, right? And you could also, I like Has Been Hotel. I can acknowledge the issues with it. You know, like it's very
flaws.
It definitely has flaws. And nothing should be perfect because you can't. You can't. Nothing will be perfect. Even Avatar: The Last Airbender has its little issues, and not everything can be Avatar. But yeah, exactly, SRD, and that's crazy shit too. You know, that's why like CinemaSins had like a lot of like people stop liking it and stuff, because it did get to a point where it is like
fell off because at one point they started just critiquing stuff that was answered by the plot.
But also literally like basically frame by framing shit in order to find like animation errors and stuff. And it's just like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. And it's like, I am an artist. I read webcomics, and I remind myself basically that like, oh, I really love this webcomic and I really love this artist's art, and they draw hands bad, right? And then so I can be like, okay, like I don't have to worry that hard, right? That drives me from making the comic. Yeah, exactly.
I started out watching CinemaSins.
Same.
Then I found Cinema Wins. That channel is very wholesome.
I definitely watched CinemaSins at one point, fairly early on. Because it was like the thing you did. Like, people talked about it.
High school, college.
Yeah, like high school. People, like, talked about it.
Probably
like, people
more
would, like, mention it. Right? Like, I remember my friend group would be like, oh, did you see the CinemaSins on, like, X movie or whatever? And it'd be like, oh. And I think at the beginning it was like, yeah, exactly, SOD. The early ones, they had, like, its moments and stuff. And I will say, like, there's a level where you can have, like, a running joke about, like, the animation errors. It just ends up getting to, like, I find that intriguing, if I'm being honest. And as an artist, I find that endearing in the sense of, like, wow, this, like, fully produced thing still has errors. Right? Like, you know, so it's like, you can do that. But it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now we're, like, nitpicking. You know? And it's like,
Ooh, honest trailers. That was a big one in high school.
And I think that's a really... What's the word I want? I think that's the sign of, like, somebody who really loves...
Is Mega Man X6 the one where Zero goes, I hid myself and fixed myself for a year. That's why I wasn't around. I went into hiding so I could fix myself.
But I think that, somebody who really, really adores something is also the person that knows all the shortcomings. Right? Like, because you love it so much, you know about it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly, Allie. And to me, I definitely find it very endearing, especially in, like, I love Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. It definitely has its moments where there's continuity errors and all this sort of stuff, and there's a couple episodes that I will not rewatch, that I will skip on rewatch, but, like, you know, that doesn't mean I don't love it.
The only reason I remember that, Penguin, one, I watched a Let's Play of it, but two, back in my DeviantArt days, you know, before Tumblr, before Instagram, there was an artist who did fan art for X6, and basically they made a comic of Zero trying to fix himself. I wonder if I could find it again. I probably could. But for whatever reason, that memory is in there, and I still remember seeing that picture, so like that's why I remember that line. I wonder if I could find it again. Do I dare go on DeviantArt? Oh, gross. At the very top, they have Dream
Gay
Up AI
penguin?
art. Blah. Too much bass. Way too much. X5 was so good. Maybe one day I'll get my
Exceedingly
hands
Gay.
on
Okay.
the Mega
I
Man
know there was.
collection.
I know we're in the. I am not a Mega Man person. I have never played a single Mega Man game. I only solely know Mega Man from Smash Bros. Literally nothing else. Obviously, I know that he's, you know, from his own game, but, like, never played a single thing. However, I know that our community fucking loves some gay ship in Mega Man. Don't know what it is, but I know y'all. I know y'all here for it. There you go. That one.
X and Zero. That's the one. Mostly because both of them are constantly sacrificing themselves for each other.
Yeah, it sounds pretty gay.
It's really got the red and blue ship.
Oh, ooh.
The classic blue and red.
Guys, I love that Clance, like, resurges on my feed. It's great. Sometimes Clance
back every now and then,
comes
which
back,
is
and I'm just
great.
like, they're my boys. I love my boys.
Like, yes.
My feed,
I
will admit, I'm very ready for the day that I can look at all of the Ace Attorney on my feed, fear-free, and no spoilers, and I could just, consume
That'll be the day.
all the Naramitsu that I want. Ugh.
I can't wait. Oh, wait, someone did a X and Zero comic in the style of Ace Attorney? What? Hang on, I gotta read this.
Wait, what?
Defense Attorney X?
Oh, God. Okay, Allie, don't watch. I'm playing the video, and this is the only way you might get spoilers even if your brain is off, so don't watch.
Okay, that was wild. I'm gonna return to
What the fuck, Enthuse? No!
No! No! Oh, I didn't need that in my brain. Why Enthuse? Hey, Ori,
Well,
do you
take your
have
time
any of that,
finding them, Allie.
Unsee?
Ask Phoenix.
Unjuice?
He's the one.
I need some
He's
of
the one.
unjuice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're nearly good. We're nearly done with the entire first half, and then Ori has to decide if I am gonna continue or not. I will say I've had more of an idea recently.
This is an incredible amount of work, Ori.
I have had more of an idea of the second half recently, which was giving me issues before. So I was kind of refired, like I was kind of rejuvenated to actually do it. So, uncertain, I guess. Allie can have her eyes back, her eyes back. Allie can have her eyes back. I'll give them back to you. Okay. I didn't realize this, and all of you Ace Attorney nerds in chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Ace Attorney just had its 24th anniversary this month, right? So that means next year is the 25th anniversary? That sounds like special times! Just say. That sounds like a special time. That sounds like that might come with some special shit. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll have clown makeup. Maybe Edgeworth will hand me the clown thing. Hopium's back on the menu. Yeah, I don't know.
Just a little treat.
25 please. Sounds pretty fucking special. I don't know why it's gay number. Maybe I'm just Ace.
25 is the gay number?
Why is 25 the gay number? Am I stupid?
I don't know, but we're going to be watching Cute High Earth Defense Club on the 25th, so maybe it is the gay number.
Yeah. God, who are we going to ship in that one?
I don't know.
I'm ready, though. I will take literally an Ace Attorney game. Also, I would take that too, Enthuse.
I would take Investigation.
Oh, it just gives off gay vibes? Okay. I thought you knew something I
that.
didn't, is what I'm saying. I thought you knew something I didn't, Allie. That was my concern.
Take my money, level 5.
Yeah, please, level 5, remaster them for PC/Switch. Preferably PC in my opinion, but I will take Switch.
You could do both.
Well, yeah, do
a possibility.
Both is best option. Both is of course best option. Whoops. Yeah, we'll chill the crash out. We'll chill the crash out.
No crashing out can happen. Good things are coming. Don't crash out. Good, good. Hit those brakes. Slam them. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna stop there for tonight, because me hand.
Your little artist draws, yeah, giant blorbos, Allie. I mean, it sounds like you're sticking to it, so.
Hey, nothing's wrong with drawing giant blorbos. That means there's more blurbo to appreciate.
I mean, we have our own giant blorbo. I was just shooketh.
I was shooketh how tall Allie's blorbo is. I did not realize the height.
I'm finding all new sorts of things today. Lovely. I'm glad we could have this talk.
What have you learned?
Just cool shit. Base shit.
Okay, okay.
I'm sticking to it for now. Is Scarlet also huge? Scarlet's not that big. Little artist who draws giant florbos is one of your favorites. Allie, if I can ask. How tall are you? Mara is taller than Kai? Okay, I don't...
What the hell?
Whoa!
What?
With or without the heels? That's an important question.
It's gotta be with heels.
It's gotta be with heels. That's an
I will be shook.
insane step on me, mommy, is all I'm saying. Fuck.
If I recall correctly,
With
Kai
heels?
is 5'9".
No, okay, that's... No. No. You recall very incorrectly.
Is it 6'2"?
You're still incorrect.
6'7".
It's 6'7".
Okay, I remember doing math. So I could call Allie out for adding a whole extra foot.
It's 6'7".
6'7". Hey, third time's the charm. I got there eventually.
And 7'2". Are they human though? Best like at least Kai.
You turned into a giant
At least Kai,
woman,
I can see
woman.
being very massive. Jesus, I have never a 7. I know they exist.
7'2".
7'2". The tallest person I've ever met in real life was 6'6", which is Aster's height. So I can have like a fucking reference in my brain.
That's the reference.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
what we're working on.
I can have
with this guy
like
He
a
was
a
tower.
reference of like compared to me. It's okay, Allie. We're all a little stupid in different ways.
That's all right. Never apologize.
For 10 Blorbos going strong. Yeah, you were talking about you were gonna bring
410.
one of them at least into
Paper demon.
Yeah, that's the word I wanted.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, I gotta pick up my free item.
Ah, I already did that.
I got an empty crystal. Nice.
Yep. I actually gotta fucking do paper demon shit, but God, not now.
I haven't done paper demon in 2 weeks. I was on such a roll.
I hadn't done it at all.
Like, I gotta return.
Didn't have anything interesting, and now I really want to do the pumpkin spice one, but I really fucking have too much shit to do.
Poor Flair and his pumpkin spice.
I really, really... And I had an idea, too! So I have an idea.
No!
It'll happen, I'll make it happen.
I mean, double it up as your Halloween post, and then you can use it for 2 things.
As my... See... See, now that's...
Or just general fall posts.
I don't know what you're referring to.
it's a pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
prompt,
but
right?
what fall
Pumpkin
posts
spice
do
is
I need?
Fall related. If you're doing like a seasonal post, it doesn't have to be Halloween. It could just be general fall.
I'm lost.
Okay.
I don't post anything special, Mars. The only things that are being a problem right now are OC-tober and Ace-tober. And
you
well,
posted
technically
stuff for Halloween before. I know you
yeah,
have,
that was never gonna happen, and
I
that didn't
have
happen
them
last year.
saved.
Yeah, that was never gonna happen. Didn't happen last year either. Yeah, it was never gonna happen.
All right, then that settles that.
Okay, now I've understood
Don't
where
tell
we
me
went.
I'm crazy.
No. I understood where we got. Instead, I commissioned somebody else to do it for me.
Oh, I thought that was an added bonus.
I mean, that was an added bonus because otherwise it wasn't gonna happen.
I see.
I don't got the fucking time.
Gotcha. You see what Ori does to me, chat? She makes me think I'm losing my mind.
Well, you make me think like I'm losing my mind, so it's even.
Equivalent exchange. It works. Yes, Sotzen and Milano are in costumes again.
Well,
I've seen the art.
Elizabeth, let me see how tall you drew Edric compared to Everett. Because we know Everett's height. And then you can decide if you like that or not.
Mind break? Yes. I think I need a brain break. My brain hurts. Thanks, SRD. Good to have you. Hope you enjoyed. Get some rest.
Yes, glad to see you. Okay, here we are. Looks like you made Edric, I think, looks... They're kind of like sitting. So it's a little hard. I would say Edric looks slightly shorter than Everett in this image, but obviously you could fudge it however you want. Everett is... I'm gonna look at the wiki just to be 100% certain. Yeah, Everett's 5'9". Everett is my height. Because he's taller than Hotson, but he's shorter than the crew. Which is important. So, you could roughly have Edric be 5, 7, 8, 9. If you want to go with the height compared to Everett. Honestly, it's a good height. In my opinion, my brain... technically, this is wrong, but in my brain, the average height is like... I think it is 5'7", isn't it? For men, at least?
I want to say yes.
Well, Allie, see, my whole thing is it definitely works. I think him being, like, an absolute unit makes sense
boy,
for
right?
his lore. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't think you need to change anything, Allie.
The thing that baffles me is Mara. Love big ladies, don't get me wrong, but like, wow.
I mean,
insane.
We did have that one woman in, I think it was Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, Lady
Deza
Lady
something?
Demiscu.
Lady Demiscu
something
or other.
Demiscu, something like that.
She was a tall lady. She could get
that.
it.
Bass got it. Bass is like an encyclopedia for names.
Demetress.
I'm gonna
call her Lady.
Yeah, she was like 10 feet. She was like 10 feet.
Yeah, but there you go. It works. We have our tall ladies.
I'm gonna so this is like a comic related thing specifically, and it is also an animation related thing as well, but I'm specifically talking with comics. Do be warned when you have characters that are of wildly different heights that must be pictured together, framing starts to be an issue. Aster is 6'6", however, he is constantly hunched. Constantly hunched. Versus, you see there's one panel of Ferrex where he basically stretches his legs straight because he's in a stretch. and he looks super tall, because he is, because that's basically the equivalent of tiptoes, right? And he's already a tall boy.
That he is.
But it's like, the other thing you gotta think about is like a lot of, because this is something that I happen to like, I have to keep in my head, and my brain died, hold on. It's something I have to keep in my head, is the fact that like people are diverse, of course, but there is only so many heights, and there is an average for a reason. So like a lot of people are going to be in a similar bracket where they're not very different in height. Right? Because when you look in a crowd, right, I'm 5'9", so when I look in a crowd, most people are below my eye line, which is a wild thing to think about. But that's like the vast majority of people are in that roughly that zone, you know, within like a few inches. So it's just like, don't be afraid of making a lot of people roughly the same height. And also, don't be afraid of like not fully nailing it down. I like it because it helps me identify how to, like, make sure they are the same size with each other. But, like, you technically don't need to have a concrete height as long as, like, you know that Scarlet's tip of her ponytail always comes up to Kai's shoulder, right? Like you technically don't need to know what that means in feet and inches, you know? As long as you draw them in compared to things that are proper. Thank you, Allie. I banged that out before stream. I started drawing that at 7-Eleven, and I finished drawing it at, like, whenever the fuck I posted it.
Dang. Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason. Oh, so I finished it before 8:03 because I definitely finished it before that.
Not the 7-Eleven.
Oh, here's where
at the time 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I started drawing it at the time 7-Eleven, and I finished it at 7:58.
Which is pretty impressive.
Again, it has very few body parts to draw and to color, to do anything.
Still impressive.
Definitely inspired by that one person that made that one art fight attack on Milano. And then, of course, looking at gators. Is it anatomically correct? Fuck no. But that's okay.
But it doesn't need to be. He's underwater.
And you know why it's not anatomically correct? Because I didn't draw his body at all. And I was never going to. Yeah, exactly, Allie. And then the other thing is just, like, think about door frames, right? Again, in just a general sense, you don't need to... And I don't think about it super hard, like, you know, outside of that. I do... You know, we have the heights mostly for fun. My brain died. But I will also totally and fully and crazily admit that there's a lot of scene elements and shit that change size in the comic because I cannot be bothered. Otherwise, I will never make it. Soup called me out on the boat. And it's never gonna change because I can't fucking do it. I have so little desire to make it good, if that makes sense, in that one regard. When it matters, it matters. Does that make sense? Imagine if there's a really big tree. And you want the tree to be seen as really big. So then you purposefully draw it as really big. And you make sure that it's just fairly out of view when you draw it otherwise. But it doesn't really have to be crazy. It doesn't really have to be... But so it's like, okay, if you have Kai, who is just flat... He is tall, right? We're not putting a number on it. He is tall. And we're going to say that Scarlet is average, okay? So now you have a door frame. You make Scarlet look like a normal person walking through a door frame, and then you make Kai looking like he's too tall for the door frame, right? He has to duck. He has to whatever. You watch me, when I draw Aster, he, like, touches the top of the door frame and ducks below. Like that is a motion that he makes, because that is something that I saw the tall person reference do. So that is how I associate that in my head, is that you freaking like hold it so you don't hit your head on it. That gives the impression, wow, he's fucking tall, right? But everybody else just kind of walks through the doorframe. And then you have, of course, when Milano and Hotsun are next to each other, I know that, like, okay, Hotsun head comes up to Milano's chin, right? It's like, okay, makes sense, right? Easy peasy. But, like, when people are sitting, you don't see the height difference very much, right? Not in the torso. You will see it possibly in the legs. Does this person's feet touch the ground? You know, etc. Is this person's knees, like, up above 90 degrees? Right? Those are, like, indicators on a person being average, tall, or short. But you definitely don't have to nail it down. Right?
I kind of see, like, same
literally,
way in
chin
writing,
rest.
too. Like, there's
Penguin.
some stuff that's needed to describe the scene, and then other stuff is just, like, kind of extraneous. You don't need to go into detail about it. And priorities. Imagine Aster writing
Be crazy.
Oh, now I'm imagining baby Aster on a little bicycle. And, like, one of those classic, like, 1800s bikes. That'd be cute.
The Velocipede?
I believe so, if that's
The
what
one
it's
with
called.
the super big front wheel?
That's the one.
Velocipede.
Oh.
Yeah, Port's gonna be crazy.
That is the optimal height penguin.
Yeah, he's fucking got it.
Hotsun needs the cuddles. I'm very excited for Port as well. I still gotta write a couple scripts for that.
I'm nervous for Port. I will not lie.
It'll be fun.
Port makes me nervous.
We'll get some fun background characters, because they're not side characters this time. They're background characters.
Yeah, and I need to force
we'll get
that.
some fun interactions. Hotsun will probably end up being a dick again. Oops.
You can't have character growth that fast.
No, no. I would not blame any of the crew if they got fed up with Hotsun. And his antics, his shenaniganery.
His shenaniganery. His chicanery. Okay, why does that not look right, Maya? Help me out here, girly. That seems better. I don't know. I enjoy creating so much that I think it would be sad if it was just beamed into people's minds.
It's definitely a mixed feeling. Because while I wish, like, everyone
I wish I could just draw
understand
faster.
the story the way we understand it. It's like that's the beauty of art at the end of the day, and interpretation is not everyone is going to get the story we see. They might get something different out of it, and that's honestly pretty cool to me.
My soul
I'm very curious
thing,
to see what people connect with when they read this.
my soul thing is I really wish that I could just physically art faster. That's it. It doesn't have to be that much faster, too. It just has to be, like, times 2 2 would be nice. That's all I need.
That wouldn't be half bad.
(2) would be lovely.
That'd be the way to go.
Bass, all you gotta do is start.
Yep.
You just gotta start.
Into it.
You just gotta start somewhere.
Houghton does need to be a little bit of a brat first. He's gotta learn. Just like Bratworth. He's gotta learn.
If he's not a brat first. No, you were right. Bratworth.
Was I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know why my brain thought that was wrong.
I don't know.
All right, Allie, just don't accidentally hit the pause button.
Okay,
Shall we
I'm gonna
go for
do this.
Extra 10 minutes tonight?
We can.
Because I see you're in the groove.
Well, I was gonna say we're gonna end at this because I do have Ace of Tober to do.
Oh shit, I forgot.
So I am gonna finish it here. I am just gonna play this one little section back. Allie, you should probably be okay, but you know, don't look too hard, I guess.
Watch with
I'm just playing a little bit. I'm just playing a little bit.
Or avert thine eyes.
Okay, that's not bad.
Ooh,
that's not bad.
Very snappy.
That's not bad.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, it needs a lot of tweening, but that's fine. Not that much tweening, actually. It needs 1 more frame. 2 more frames. But that is fully finished the first verse and chorus. The vast majority of this can be reused. I have... where is it here?
You got a good amount of work there.
How is this? Uh-huh. And then... oops. Here. Split. Remove. Split. Remove. Split. Remove. Split. Remove. Amazing. Remove, split, remove. So many things. Split, remove, and last but not least, split, remove. Amazing. So we have this section. And then that part is basically the same. So not that much left.
Allie, one day your eyeballs can watch it.
Well, one day, Allie. Allie, okay. Allie, would you like to make, it's not really a bet, but like a deal, I guess? I don't know how to do this. I don't know what I would call it. Basically,
do we need to
you need to finish your playthrough of Trials and Tribulations by time I'm finished with this animatic. Okay? You saw how much I got?
A good deal.
I got through about 2 lines of a song. I am over halfway done at this point because I do get to use the thing. So I'm roughly in the same place as you are. This is basically the Thursday thing we are doing for the foreseeable future. I do work on it sometimes outside of stream though. Sometimes. Not recently, but sometimes. I guess the bet will be if you finish your game before I finish the animatic, I have to draw a Blorbo for you. And if I finish the animatic before you finish the game, you have to draw a Blorbo for me.
All right,
Is that
I
a
think
deal?
we're gonna need this in writing.
I can make it in writing.
You know, it's got to be an official contract.
Yeah. Is that a deal, Allie? It's a deal? All right, I'll put it in the Discord.
We got a deal.
I'll put it in the Discord.
Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
Let me show the ending credits here while I do this. Lovely. All right, it's gonna go in couch again. You can do it, Canadian Lucifer. Okay. If Allie finishes trials and tribulations before Ori finishes the death of me, AA. Whoops. Animatic. Ori will draw a Blorbo of Allie's choosing. See, of Allie's their choice. If Ori finishes the animatic before Allie finishes said game, Allie will draw of choosing. React with a jerk if you I think it has to be reply with a jerk if you accept these terms. All right, Allie. It's in the couch. Reply with a check mark to seal the deal. Yes, there are 5 chapters in Game 3. So you have 4 and 5 to finish, plus Rise from the Ashes because you have to do that first. OC napping? All right. Well, thank you all for coming. And we will see you guys tomorrow. For Ace Attorney, there will be a fun announcement at the beginning. Don't be late. Very, very happy times. Happy announcement. Have a lovely time zone. Oh, you can't wait. Yeah, great. Good. I thought it was like a realization to ask something again, because that always happens. But, all right. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.